Hey guys, how's it going? Gonna give people a little bit of time to come up in here. Hope everybody's having a good day. I know there's people live and stuff, and I can understand it. For some reason, it kicked me out of my own Google thing. Interesting. Give me just a second. Okay, now. Hi, Susan. How are you doing? Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. Well, my computer decided to freeze up for a second. I want to try. I know you're hungry. Hi, Nancy. It's good to see you. Okay. Still trying to get my bearings. This computer's trying to be a little bit slow on me. I'm sorry to hear that, Susan. Okay. Midnight Madnesses are open panels. Anybody's welcome to come up. Hi, Benny Mabe. It's good to see you. For those that are probably lurking, Midnight Madness is where we talk about anything and everything and nothing at all. It's pretty much where everybody's getting to discuss anything and everything. It can go, it can get crazy. There's been times that my Midnight Madness has gotten pretty interesting. But yeah, I'll welcome anybody and everybody if they want to get up on panel. You're more than welcome to. I would love to have the company up here on the camera. Hi, Pearly May. It's good to see you. Hi, Andre and Pitts. It's good to see you. Yeah, tonight's not going to be anything specific. It's going to be just us chit chatting, talking. Hello, my RP life. It is good to see you. Okay, Honda Trucking. Be safe. Aha. I knew somebody was barking. I got a notification. Hi, Pauline. It's good to see you. Hope everybody's having a good night. I know people are just now coming in. I'm going to put this link up one more time. If you guys would like to join me up here on panel, you are more than welcome to. Hey, awesome epic adventures. It's good to see you. I'm doing good. Had a little bit of a rough day, but I'm making it. I'm definitely making it. Benny Babe, you're from North Carolina? You got a lot of friends that are actually probably neighbors of yours, Benny Babe. Well, I appreciate that, Colleen. I appreciate that very much.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. And how are you?
I am doing good. I've been kind of all over the place today, just trying to get things, just kind of working on pictures and trying to learn how to work the video editing on my phone in case the computer crashes and I can't do nothing on the computer. So
Oh,
yeah,
uh,
my computer's definitely getting that bad.
oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, things happen, but I'm trying to still keep going despite that happening. And I do have a video editor on my phones, and I'm just now learning how to really try to use it.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
haunted trucking. I think you need to look in the microwave. It got. I bet you Marvin got a hold of that. I can't believe Thanksgiving is coming up so soon for us.
Next week, a week from tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, my goodness.
Shh.
And on Thanksgiving in the evening time, I'm thinking about 10 o'clock, I'm going to have a special live stream. And I'm hoping everybody will, that can come in and check it out. Well, at least she's being truthful.
Give him back his pants, Colleen. He's got to go get something to eat. We don't want him running around naked.
Oh, Lord, that'd be a terrible sight, wouldn't it?
And hi, Andy or Bree. I'm not sure which is here.
Yeah, they don't have the tall tale sons like they usually do. I appreciate that,
See who
Andre.
else is here.
I'm having to look on YouTube's chat because StreamYards, I don't rely on that too much if I can help it. Colleen. Let's see if it'll show it. Oh no, it's not wanting to do it. Come on. Well, Colleen said you can't have the pants back. Jeez. You're running around with on the truck kids' pants. Colleen, I would advise you to stay away from his socks and his shoes. You know he's got haunted feet, don't you? Pearly. Throw them around the chat room. So with Thanksgiving coming up, do you have any plans for Thanksgiving?
We will be going to my oldest sister's place and having dinner. We all take something so it's not so hard on everybody. Try to help clean up some before we leave. So
I remember
there have been
I'm sorry.
there have been as many as 20 of us.
Oh wow. I have no idea why there's no names on the panel.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I'm like, what? Is that better? Yay! We got names back.
Oh, they're okay.
Yeah, it for some reason made our stuff disappear. Our names disappear. Haunted Trucking, I'm talking to Melanie. Yeah, she's up here with me. If you guys want to get up on panel, you are more than welcome to.
Hi, Pearly May.
Love you too, Colleen. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I am actually for Thanksgiving, I think for lunchtime, I'm supposed to go to my sister's house for Thanksgiving. Last year, something about Bojangles, they had some kind of deal where they made turkeys and then you got some fixings to go with it and whatnot. And we got the Bojangles turkey for Thanksgiving last year. So and while we're doing that, usually we'll try to play a couple games or do something, watch a movie while we're there. And or the Macy's Day Parades. I remember watching that growing up during Thanksgiving while my mom's trying to cook. Would stay up from under her feet and go watch the Macy's Day Parade. Oh,
And the
thank you,
dog
Andre
show.
Pitts. Yes, the dog show. That's one of my mom's favorite things after the Macy's Day Parade is that.
I love to watch the dog show.
Oh, that's cool, Pearly May. I know for the longest time it was like just me and my immediate family, and then there's times that like my aunts or uncles would stop by and chill out. There's times that we went to like my grandparents' house to have Thanksgiving, and it would always end up pretty interesting. Nothing would always go completely right the way you wanted it to go. Hi, Chief. It's good to see you. And usually, what they have around here is on Thanksgiving Day, or it's like that weekend. They have a Christmas lighting ceremony. Because if y'all seen my very first video, it was Christmas lights, and that is really close to where I live. And they have a lighting ceremony around Thanksgiving every year. It's either that day or it's like the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that, Pearly May. My mom and dad went within months of each other, so yeah, it does make a big difference.
Yeah, I would have to agree. And I totally understand holidays can be kind of a hard time. get to missing family members, and yeah, it just gets really hard. Anything interesting floating around on Twitter and stuff? I know I've seen a couple of things I'm thinking about maybe doing a link talk on. Oh wow, Pearly May. SB on fire tonight. Well, get your butt up here, Haunted Trucking. Hi, Valerie. I want to hear it too. And speaking of Twitter, did you get a chance to see what I posted on Twitter earlier today? The picture, the creepy picture. Yeah, on Twitter, I posted this picture of myself. And I don't remember how exactly I done it, but it ended up making my eyes look black. And that was a camera effect. It wasn't me or anything. That was really interesting. And everybody's like, oh, that's creepy. Oh, I like it. And I'm thinking, you like it? I don't know how I'm going to do that again. But yeah, and this is also inviting everybody who doesn't really have plans for Thanksgiving. You guys come to the live stream I'm going to have that night. It's going to be at 10 o'clock Eastern time. I'll keep everybody updated if I have to change it. But it's going to be at 10 o'clock. It's going to be a special one. And I'm hoping everybody can get a chance to come in and at least say hello. Good night, Andre and Pitts. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I totally understand that, Nancy. Yeah, I hadn't seen Chief in a good little bit. Pearly May's off all next week. My dad has to work, I think, the first couple of days next week, and then he's off for the rest of the week until the next Monday. As hard as my dad is on me, I kind of got mixed emotions about him being home.
I was wondering how you felt, if that was good or bad.
I got mixed emotions. It's good because he will try to do something, kind of get out and about. And then we've got that thing with my sister, and the next time he just don't want to do nothing. He wants to stay on the computer. He don't want to get off of it. He's like me. He loves watching YouTube videos about different things. So, yeah, it can get pretty interesting. I usually stay out of his way. That's what working on a school bus will do for you. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Most of the kids around here probably got the first couple of days to go to school and are off the rest of the week. And you guys are more welcome to come up here if y'all like. I don't bite. I might joke around a little bit too much, but I don't bite. And as far as Thanksgiving or the holidays, what are your favorite dishes, either to make or to eat? What's your favorites?
I like the dressing with the gravy and sweet potato souffle.
I love sweet
And of
potato
course,
souffle.
desserts. Sometimes we have a peanut butter pie.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It is good. It is good. I'm not crazy about pumpkin pie. I mean, I can eat it, but it's just kind of, I'd rather have sweet potato. So I like something different.
There's been a couple of times because where I worked at, I was a house manager, I was the cook, I was pretty much everything. For the 10 years, I was cooking Thanksgiving dinner for like six people. And I actually one year just let them see the recipes, see what kind of recipes they wanted for me to make for Thanksgiving. I remember for the first time ever making green bean casserole. My grandma that she always made it. I always had to call her and be like, "Am I doing this right? I don't want to mess it up." And she's like, "Sweetheart, you really can't mess it up too much unless you burn it." And then I had her give me a recipe for a certain kind of dessert. And of course, I had to make sure everything didn't have a lot of salt and it didn't have a lot of sugar in it because there's different people with different diets. I had to be careful with it. And boy, Thanksgiving time, there by the time I got done with Thanksgiving, there would be maybe a snack for me from just a little spoonful of everything that I made for me to save for leftovers. Everything else was gone, even the turkey. There was times I experimented with turkey and made like a orange type glaze to it and some other
Sounds
stuff to
good.
it. Yeah, there's been times that experiment and I've used Coca Cola and brown sugar and something else with it just to try it out, and it turned out a lot tenderer than I thought it would be. It didn't taste really that sugary. It tasted more like like a glaze on a ham. It tasted sort of
Yes.
like that, but it was more like a glaze than it was anything else. I mean, I done a lot of experiment with turkeys, and I about got tired of turkey because they would buy the people that I worked for would buy up turkeys. So you had maybe a turkey for Thanksgiving and then maybe a turkey for later. And I'm like, okay, this is going to work out.
Yeah, you can always make a casserole or something with turkey, or a pie, actually, like you do chicken.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brown
I
sugar
have
and pineapples.
cooked a turkey. Well, it was in the crock pot one time. It was when I put it in at night. It wasn't completely covering it, but before long, it kind of sucked it down in there. It shrinks up.
Yeah.
But it turned out really good. I just took it off the bone and we ate it like that in sandwiches, and I made a casserole and did things like that with it. And I think they maybe made a turkey salad or something with it. But
I used to love to experiment with with my leftovers, seeing what kind of concoction it turned out to be, and if there was enough leftovers, I'd let them let the people I was taking care of try it. They'd be like, "Can I have some more?" And I'm like, "Y'all done ate it. It's not there anymore." And then I forget the next year how I done it because they would ask me again. And I'm like, "Oh man, I need to write the stuff down." I know for me personally, I like the green bean casserole, and I liked what was it that my grandma made? She made something and it turned out really, really good. And I can't remember what it was to save my life. It it was like a slaw, but it had like apples and it had like a apple cider vinegar taste to it. It was kind of like a coleslaw, but it was also kind of like a salad too, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
And I can't remember to save my life what she called it. Because I'd say something about it being coleslaw. She's like, "It's not coleslaw." And I'm like, "Okay." Sorry. Carly May says, "I love to do recipes differently. Never is the same year to year." I'm kind of the same way. Like, I try to adapt it a little bit to see how it's going to turn out. Because I've learned this about myself. Every time I go with a recipe for anything, the first time I ever do it, it turns out perfect. The second time, or if I do it multiple times, it does not ever turn out the same way as you do the very first time. At least for me, it don't. Oh no, I'm down to 3 people.
That's not
Is there
good. Where
somebody
did
else?
everybody go?
I have no idea. Is there somebody live that I didn't know about going live?
Not that I know of. Wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, I was at like 10 or 15 and it slimmed down. I'm like, "Oh no, what did I say?" Hi, Dave Larson. It's good to see you. Hi, Nancy. You're sitting there listening. That's cool. Anybody that would like to come up here, I put a link in the chat for you guys. Y'all are more than welcome to come up here and we can have a big panel chit chat. That's kind of what Midnight Madness is all about. You never know what's going to get talked about. I know one night we were talking about something about paranormal, and I think I had Irish whiskey one time up here, and we started talking about tater tots and casseroles. Hi, country girl. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by and coming into my stream. Oh, I can understand that, Nancy. Yeah, you definitely need to kind of follow the doctor's directions. Excuse me. I am doing good, country girl. I've had a little bit of a rough day, and now I'm kind of everything's kind of turned out okay. I don't know if I told you guys or not. I had broke my necklace. If y'all don't see like a little silvery cross or medallion on my neck, it's because my necklace I broke. I need to get me another one.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was my St. Michael's medallion, and my cross was on that necklace, and that necklace was already thin. Anyway, I had that necklace. I wore it for over an entire year, and it just kind of got weak and just broke. I thought that was kind of crazy because it happened during somebody's spirit box session, and I'm like, oh,
Wow.
yeah, it found the weak link for sure. But yeah, I plan on getting me another chain to put the stuff on. I'm glad I didn't lose my cross or my medallion.
Yeah, I'm glad you
It's just
found
one of
it.
those things that just happened. I was like, did somebody rip it, make it break? And I wasn't messing with it, so I was like, okay, this is kind of new. Never had this happen, but let's roll with it. Oh, and you guys, I got a review that I'm gonna do either tomorrow. Well, yeah, like Thursday or Friday. During the day, I'm gonna do like a review of, and I encourage people that if they are looking for a speaker for your spirit box, that's going to be easy to use, and it's going to be kind of a lot easier to have than one of your regular speakers that you buy off of Amazon. You definitely going to want to check out my little review that's coming up on the live stream, because I'm also going to test this thing out too while I'm on live stream. And if you guys are wondering, I haven't been able to do any videos. The Filmora has been messed up, guys. It's like not wanting to do anything the right way. Um, Loading even the videos in several frames at a time. It's not running smooth at all, and it's getting to the point where I'm just about to give up on it for now. Um, so that's why you see me going live a lot more often, because I cannot access videos to edit them on the computer. So that's why I'm resorting to my phone as well when it comes to editing things. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. See my little purty face almost every single day for a little bit when I can.
Gonna have to do live streams.
Yeah. It's sort of kind of what Haunted Trucking's having to do. He's having issues with his laptop and the video editing software. It's happening the same as him, so I'm kind of like, in the same boat as him. We're having to do live streams instead of, and in all reality, I'd much rather do live streams because you don't have to edit necessarily. But for me, it's always a good. For me, I want to review, like if I go on an investigation or an exploration, I want to be able to sit back and try to edit it so I can review what is on the footage and see if I captured something that could be paranormal or just something that just looked creepy, you know?
Right.
But yes, Turkey Day is coming upon us. We got about a week left before Americans get to happen. Then we got And what's so funny is Honda Trucking's birthday is on Turkey Day. He's a turkey boy.
My
We
brother's
definitely.
birthday used to fall on Thanksgiving some
Oh,
years.
really?
His was the 23rd.
Oh, wow. Birthday. My aunt's birthday was really close to my grandma's, and my grandma, um, her birthday was the 27th. And so sometimes it would alternate. One year it'd be on my aunt's birthday, and another year it'd be on my grandma's birthday. And so that we always had to celebrate with like a small like cupcake or birthday cake for the people that, if they were around for Thanksgiving, do that for their birthday.
Yep, my brother usually got pumpkin pie for his birthday cake. But he liked it, so.
That's good. And my birthday after Thanksgiving, my birthday comes up on December 4th, so it's not really that far away from Thanksgiving. And
Yeah.
I will say this: my birthday's exactly 3 weeks before Christmas. Every year, my mom always counted down to Christmas based on my sister's birthday and my birthday, which kind of made it interesting because she's like, "Oh, it's your birthday, happy birthday," and then she's like, "Oh, it's 3 weeks till Christmas. Don't forget that." And I'm thinking, I know, Mom. I've been around long enough to remember that. Pearly May, my birthday is December 4th. And my mom's birthday is 3 days after Christmas. It seems like when people's birthdays are around the holidays, their birthdays are not always just their birthday, like get together and whatnot. It's always revolving around like Christmas time or Thanksgiving, sometimes even Halloween. My mom said one year when she was a kid, she invited people. She was trying to do like a birthday party at her house or something. She got invited people to come over and celebrate her birthday with her, and nobody was able to come because it was so close to Christmas time.
My son's is 3 days after Christmas. So,
Really?
yeah, the 28th.
Yeah, that's my mom's birthday too.
Is it?
hmm Next year, I want to try to surprise my mom. That's going to be interesting, trying to hide stuff from her if I'm still living here at the house. Oh, that's pretty cool, Pearly Maine. Her birthday's December 8th, and her son's is 2 days after Christmas. That's pretty cool.
The 27th then.
Yep. That is pretty cool. I wonder how many people's birthdays are in December here. UGUE might be having problems with their live streaming because they were live earlier, and then it just popped up a notification again that they were live. And I'm like, didn't they just go live? I have no clue.
Well, Time to Play TV was live, but I don't know if he's still live or not. And Patty.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I kind of figured that they would probably be live, but I wasn't for sure how long. And I had already put out that it was going to be around 11 o'clock when I done this. So I didn't want to
Yeah.
disappoint people that were waiting on this. Yeah, I don't like stepping on people's toes if I can help it. If my biggest thing is if they're doing like a marathon panel live stream, I'm kind of like, well, they'll probably be live after I leave, after I do my thing, and usually my stuff's but maybe an hour. It can go up to 6 hours depending on what it is. But if I'm doing like a wing talk or a I'm thankful for video or stream,
Yeah.
I do it and then I get right back to whoever I was at, like Honda Trucking. Not to step on toes, it's just when I put out that I'm going to be doing it at certain times, I want to try to stick to it. Morning times has always been really hard on me to keep to. So when I put out, like if I'm going to be going live at 11 a.m., just know that I'm like half asleep when I try to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Pearly May said they're not live streaming. Hi, Chance Life Journey. It's good to see you. Up here on the panel, I've got Melanie. And if anybody would like, hi, Anthony, Redneck Way of Life. It is good to see you. Anybody want to come up on panel? You're more than welcome to. We're just talking and hanging out, trying to have some fun. Sounds like me. I tell the cops I do my best driving when sleeping. Oh no. I've had somebody tell me as far as being drowsy, like you're just waking up or you hadn't had enough sleep and you're driving, is just can be, not that it is, but could be just as bad as actually driving while under the influence, like drinking and whatnot. And I'm like,
yes,
I can kind of see that if you're tired enough, you're not paying attention to everything, you're not that alert, your reaction time's going to be just as slow. But sometimes it's
hey, Redbeard.
Like, hi, Redbeard. It's good to see you. Uh-oh. Who we got here?
It's going on. Yeah, you're right, though. It can be just as bad. But, I tell people the worst part, I don't know if you ever had this happen. You ever been driving and you're tired and you're tired, but you got to get somewhere? Have you ever kind of like, I don't know, kind of like not really blacked out, but kind of doze off, and then you wake up and you're at a certain point, everything's fine, and you're trying to figure out how you got from A to B without running over C.
Yeah. You kind of zone out.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? You kind of go in that daze, and then you wake up and you're like, well, how did I get here? I passed my exit 3 exits.
And you don't remember what
Nope.
What you did.
Nope. Or I realize I get to the next exit, I actually visualize and I go, well, I passed my exit three exits back. Yeah, it's kind of spooky because it's kind of like a loss of control, and your mind freaks you out, because you're like, okay, how did I get here?
Yeah.
And I even had one so bad I pulled over on the shoulder and walked around the car to make sure I didn't, do any.
Trying to play Pac-Man on the road, huh?
Yeah. Well, concrete barrier, somebody's back bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jan. Hey, Nancy. But no, I've done that a few times, and it scares me. And that's why I tell people, if you're going to travel, make sure you at least get 8 hours of sleep before you start. Yeah.
I hear you.
And don't push it. Yeah, because I actually drove from where I live to Jeffersonville, Indiana, which according to any map you look, I'll tell you it's anywhere from like 15 and a half to 17 hours, and I did it in 12.
Ooh, how'd
But
you
that,
manage that?
oh, I don't know, but as soon as I got to my friend's house in Indiana, my head hit the pillow, and I think a good day and a half, I was done.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, Pearly Mane.
Yeah, I was just hanging out waiting on Ken to get home from work because he usually goes live on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be on too long.
Oh, you
tonight.
fine. I figure I'd come out. I seen you was on. I figure I'd come out and hang out with you till he gets on.
I
But
appreciate it.
He don't usually get home my time to about 12:30, almost 1. It's only 10:47, so it'll be a while.
Yeah, I'm an hour ahead of you. It's
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
midnight here. That's my
Right.
biggest thing. Okay, but people ask me, when you do Midnight Madness, why are you doing it at such and such time instead
Well,
of?
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. You know, after a while, people get lazy to the area and they think everybody has their time zone.
yeah, and I'm like, I'm on the East Coast, honey. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, it's almost midnight now, so I'm like, you
Yeah.
know, hence Midnight Madness.
Well, I just like where I'm at to where my friend Nancy, which is in your chat right here, she's like
Mhm.
3-hour difference. She's 3 hours behind me. So, you know, because she's out there in Seattle, Washington. She way on the West Coast. Hey, Angel.
Hey, Anthony. Hey, Fallen.
Hi, Angel.
Hey, Angel.
Move me off your camera, please. Hang on. I'll move you off the camera. There you go. Wait, hey. Okay, you're off the camera. Wave.
Hi, Miss Donna.
Yeah, remember, it's PG.
Good night, Pearly Mane. How are you doing, Angel?
I'm doing well, other than the raining all throughout today, and it'll be raining all throughout tomorrow as well.
Yeah. It done warmed up here. You got 2 days of cool weather, and then it's already back up to 70.
My camera's wanting to blur up on me for some reason.
Mine's been doing that off and on. I don't know what it is. I've had to do that a few times today too. Do that. Hey, wake up, wake up. I'm over
It's
here.
like, come here.
Yeah.
I know sometimes it catches like my microphone that I have.
And they'll block you
But-
out because it's such a wide area. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll
Yep.
catch this, but it won't catch me. And I'm like right so close to it. So I'm like,
I don't know what camera you got, but if it's got that face recognition or smile recognition, turn it off. Because that's
No,
what
I don't.
happened. Okay. Well, I know on mine, if it's on, it tries to lock on that, you know, that little spot. And if, like you said, if I had my little mic sitting up here with the you know, the snap deal on it, it'll try to focus on that instead of me. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's
got
why
autofocus, but I don't know how to turn it off except through its own little thing. And I found out it's got a software that I had downloaded last night.
Yeah.
Did you happen to see my Twitter post that I put up?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
picture that I'm. I was looking at it like, and I got just black eyes, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not.
Look like you're possessed or something.
Yeah.
I have missed that. I don't know how I missed that, but I'll have to go back and find it.
Yeah. It's one of them things you got to be. I don't know. I'm one of the people always see the weird stuff, you know. But like, did you see her eyes? And the people like, what do you mean? Rewind it. And they're like, well, holy crap! Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. a friend of mine's camera used to do that to him all the time. And I said, man, you need to stop that, man, because he'd be in the middle of talking, all of a sudden he looked like one of them, remember the old news report of the children with the black eyes showing up everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that one woman I remember. She was on a stream talking about that. She said one time 2 kids knocked on the door and they had cold black eyes. And I'm like, look, if I look out the side glass of my door and see kids with cold black eyes, I ain't open the door.
Be quiet.
I'm be good like, no, we don't want any. Yeah, I seen you. I also commented on it too. Yeah. You'll see the elf do what's his name from the elf deal doing his dance going, it's Christmas. Yeah. Oh.
With Thanksgiving coming up, what do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving?
A lot.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead because I'm gonna be at home cooking. That's about all I can tell you.
Next week on the 26th, I'm gonna be with my brother because him and his people that he's living with for the time being are doing a Friendsgiving, and I'll be part of it. But in terms of actual Thanksgiving Day, I'm not sure because I might just spend time at my apartment watching Thanksgiving shows.
Cool.
And be sure and watch the dog show, Angel, if you're interested in dogs.
You did it on YouTube. Okay. All right, Nancy. No, I'm talking about the one you put on Facebook. I had to go watch the rat one you put on YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube much today.
And Redbeard, I don't think you can get fat. I know my dad, when he was younger, used to eat a dozen donuts in one sitting or a pack of bacon in one sitting. He wouldn't gain an ounce. So I don't think guys can get big that easily.
I don't know. It feels like it sometimes. Yeah.
And I know you're sleepy if you eat too much of it.
Oh, no. I go into a coma. Yeah.
Oh, there goes everybody going to sleep. Everybody goes to eat. Everything's going good. And then all of a sudden you don't hear nobody.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's funny. They're like, let's finish eating. We'll go in the living room and talk. And then you go in there and half the guys will be. I'm like, yeah, y'all really watching the ball game? Yeah. Only thing making noise is the TV. Because as soon as I see one of them getting one of the recliners and recline it back, I'm like, yeah, he'll be gone in about 2 or 3 minutes. Or the famous undo the top button on your pants. Yep. Oh. Yeah.
That's what happens at the place I used to work at, and I had a group of guys that I was taking care of. They'd get finished eating and everything, and then I noticed, things start quietening down, and it got to where everything was silent. And one thing you learn about in healthcare when you're taking care of a lot of people like that, if it gets quiet, there is something going on. Something's wrong.
Yeah. They're up to something or something happened.
Yeah. I go and look, and all of them would be watching a football game, and they're just.
Oh, yeah.
It's
just sleeping.
Well,
that's the way it is with your kids.
Yeah.
If they get quiet, they're.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot.
They're up to no good.
Doing something they're not supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what they call that's in the meat, but I know chicken actually has it too, but turkey is like really bad for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chicken does not have as much as turkey, but it has it. But turkey's got so much it will. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
Need to go to sleep, eat some turkey before you try to go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, you know how they discovered that, right? Because after so many Thanksgiving seasons, they had, especially around that time, people were getting in more and more wrecks, but they wasn't drunk. You know, because the first thing they do is going to check you for drugs and alcohol. You know. Well, then they found out. That's how they found out that crap was in the turkey. People would go to someone's house, eat like pigs, and try to drive home for 5 or 6 hour drive, be off the guardrail. You know?
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, years and years ago, I fell asleep driving a flatbed truck, and I woke up scraping the concrete divider.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you talking about? Yeah, I remember because the cop stopped, and you know I didn't hit anybody, so you know he said, you know, I ain't gonna do nothing. He said, you didn't hit nothing, you damaged your truck a little bit, and scraped the wall, no big. And he asked me, he said, "You all right?" And I said, "Everything but my pride." And he said, "Why's that?" I said, "I could go home and change my underwear."
I think you're
Triple
right.
fan.
Vita.
Tryptophan.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
think you're right.
thinking. But I was
Yeah.
afraid to say it. I thought that might be some type of medication that I was thinking about.
Well, it does sound like something you would take, don't it?
It does.
What'd they put you on? They put me on tryptophan.
I know that's the truth, Jan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know there's usually a big debate about on Thanksgiving, should you serve turkey or ham or both? Me personally, I think turkey should be a Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah. Well, I do ham on Christmas.
I do the same thing.
I've always done that. Turkey strictly Thanksgiving, and the ham part I do on. Now, every once in a while on Thanksgiving, I'll do both. That's because I have certain people that don't like turkey, so I make the ham for them. But they usually buy it and bring it to me, you know. So,
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, for whatever reason they don't like turkey, so they do the ham thing. Hey, they bought it and brought it. I don't care. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm like you. Ham I do strictly on Christmas. Now, if the season's right, I do a goose on Christmas.
Good night, Redbeard. Thank you for stopping by.
Have a good night.
I don't think I've ever had goose or duck or any of that stuff. I've had.
Oh, I hear duck is greasy.
Mm.
I don't think I want.
Yeah, duck is one of them things you got to know what you're doing, because it's you know, that's the same thing where I live. A lot of people eat possum, but anybody else, you say possum, they're like, "Oh, it's so greasy." Yes, you do have to boil it 3 times and then bake it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's why most people won't eat possum, even people that do, because it's such a pain in the rear end. You know? Yeah, because they're real fatty and oily. Real fatty and oily.
Oh.
Well, you know, they're trash eaters. You know.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean,
yeah,
you know,
I've got some well, I call them pet possums, but we've got cats that live outside, and it's kind of like a community feeding area for cats that are strays. And possums like to come and say hello right up on the porch looking at you eating the cat food.
That's like I've been on panels and my dog starts screaming like somebody stepped on her, and people go, "What's wrong?" I said, just a raccoon come through the back door. Yeah, because usually in the wintertime when it starts getting cold, you know, the field mice like to try to sneak into the kitchen area.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one of them little dogs. She'll sit there like a radar, waiting for one to run across, and she'll kill it. You know.
Oh wow.
But it's funny because she'll be sitting at that doorway and her head's doing this the whole time. You know, she's scanning, waiting for one of them suckers to try to come up. You know. But then I had the door cracked open so her and the other dog could go in and out, and the raccoon figured she would just help herself come on in because it's a bowl of dog food, you know, something to eat. And I guess when the coon come around the corner, you know, I don't know if it just spooked the crap out of her, or she's like, look at, you know, because she come in here and I mean she wasn't really barking, she was doing that like a you know, like she was trying to talk to you. And I told everybody, I think she was trying to say, if that's the size of your mouse, I quit. because that coon that comes around by me all the time, she's about 70 pounds. She's a biggie.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, fact, the last 2 years she's got where she lets me pet her on the head. But she's strictly wild. She stays outside. So,
Oh man.
I mean, I guess you can't say she's strictly wild but she won't let nobody else get around her. Like my wife or somebody go out the door and she'll run back off on the edge of the woods, you know. But if it's just me out there, she'll come up and she'll get up on the side of my leg and look, try to see what I'm doing. You know, like she's like, "What are you doing?" You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my neighbor across the street calls me Dr. Doolittle. Because I'm outside talking to the coon. I'm like you. I got possums that hang out. I got like 10 squirrels. I used to have 30, but I thinned them out a little bit because I got tired of them. You know, people like, "Oh, you like squirrel?" I said, "Well, no. I just, if I'm gonna shoot an animal, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not gonna waste it." I said, "But the reason I got rid of them because I got tired of going out to my 2 pear trees, go grab a pear, and the whole backside's ate out of it."
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah, even my cannon pears, I go out there to pick them, and you be walking up, and you're like, "Oh, that one looks nice," and you grab it, and the whole backside's out of it. It's all gushy. I'm cussing and throwing it at them while they're in the other tree. My thing is, if you're gonna come down and eat the pear, eat the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll hit 5 or 6 of them and just eat the backside. And I know why it is because they hang from the branch and that's the only side they can get to. So they'll eat as far as they can while they're hanging on and they go back up in the tree, and I'm like, "You little."
Yeah.
hello, Mama Liam.
I remember the day I thinned them out. I went to Walmart and I bought like 4 boxes of 22s, and the woman said, "That's a lot of 22s." I said, "Yeah, I got a lot of tree rats." There he is.
I remember this past summer actually we started noticing birdseed was going really, really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I caught some pictures of it and I'd say that's about a 6.
Yeah.
He could do better. But I found that we've got little raccoon friends that hang out in the woods, and they're actually getting bold enough. They're climbing up poles, getting a hold of the birdseed and everything. And I know I was going to try to put like a little bit of like avocado oil or something on the poles of where the bird feeders are at, so it wouldn't be able to climb up.
Yeah.
I'll be daggum. They wait until they know the oil's not there, and they'll still climb up there anyway, hanging upside down and doing all sorts of flips and whatnot, trying to get to that birdseed. I wish I could have videotaped that.
Yeah, I had to move my bird feeders because of the coon. Like I said, I would actually watch her through the window. She'd get up there, get a hold of it, and literally turn it to the side and shake it and dump it on the ground, and the rest of them come running. I'm like, "Oh, hell no."
Yep. I'm kind of like, I hope it don't bring buddies when within like a week or two, there was like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, yeah.
After all the birdseed, I'm like,
yeah.
Wow.
She'd be at the fence line looking at me. I mean, "Look, I'll feed you, but I ain't feeding your boyfriends."
Looks like you finally got you something to eat. Pure madness.
It was the wrong thing too. Man, this thing is spicy. And as far as those squirrels are concerned, do you know how long it takes to train those things to get up there? And didn't you want to put grease on the pole? Come on now.
Hey, Ghost Dog.
What?
You've been awfully quiet.
I swear to God, I wouldn't mind if you came to my house, and and me and you wore panties any day. I know that was weird.
You
I
go on
know.
a date with Ghost Dog?
It's just that I often like to refer Ghost Dog as Panty Dog, and he's more than welcome to panty raid my home any day.
Hey, Angel Ghost Dog said he'll get back with you on that one. Way back on. Way back.
Give me a couple years to think about that one.
Says when donkeys fly.
Uh,
I don't know. You ever hit a donkey and see what it does?
I know.
Donkeys are pretty smart.
I know a cow flies when you hit it at 70 miles an hour.
Oh,
You must have been driving a freaking rig to get a cow to fly.
Yep.
'Cause I don't care how big how fast you're going in a car. You ain't moving a cow.
Yeah. No, it hit the right corner, flew up, went up over the freaking cab, and came through the sleeper. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I mean, came through the corner of the sleeper. There was nothing left of it. Yeah. And then I had to call the owner to let him know I hit a deer trying to bring his truck back down.
Can we say oops?
Thank God he had good insurance, is all I can say.
In Wisconsin,
hello,
that's why.
Libra.
You know,
Sorry.
in Wisconsin, that's the main reason why they have you get insurance. It isn't because of hitting people or other cars. It's
No.
for the deer.
Yeah, deer, cow,
For the deer. Yeah.
moose, whatever, yeah. Like I
I
told
remember
my
when
buddy, I said, I never knew a cow could fly, but I've seen them all night.
I've been fortunate enough I've never hit a deer, but I've come really close a couple times, and I'm like, they just come out of nowhere, incognito, just out of the blue, right in front of. I'm like,
and the funny thing is, unless it's right up on you, and a lot of people, I know I could tell you this 100 times, but people won't remember because in a flash of panic, you're not going to think about it. But you know, the best thing to do is turn your lights off and lay on the horn. Because once those lights get in their eyes, they'll just stop and go.
Was that a 9?
that's an 8.
And they,
Hey! Jeez.
An 8. You know how my judging scale is?
No, you know how you know when you hit a 10, the guy in the next truck comes knocking. Hey, can you stop that crap?
I consider the 8 a
here, buddy.
recoil of the 6, so
Yeah.
just keep on trying.
Yeah.
There's something about deer that people do not know. Deer are probably one of the best camouflage artists in the world.
Yep.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
I know everybody can say, well, what about chameleons? Well,
No.
they were born to do that. Deer
Right.
aren't made to blend in.
Nope.
But they are, you literally, when you go hunting, you'll hear the stories upon stories of how a deer just came out of nowhere. Well, no, it didn't. It was actually laying right beside you,
Yeah.
being perfectly quiet. And you're damn near about ready to step on it, and then it made itself known.
Yep.
Deer, one hunter I talked to, he said he'd come up on a log, and it was a buck, and the buck turned his head sideways so that his antlers looked like branches coming off the fallen tree.
Yep.
And the buck was laid out, legs forward and legs stretched back, like you see dogs in a frog position, just laying there and had his head turned sideways.
And won't
he
even
said
move a muscle.
Won't even move a muscle. And he used his horns and put it up against the tree so it actually looked like he was branches.
Right. That way you won't even give it a second look.
Yep.
And I've seen that myself. I used to tell people that, like, "Are you crazy?" I'm telling you, man.
Yep.
He had his head sideways, and it looked like an old dead branch on the side of that tree. Yeah. And like you said, until you got right up on them or a little past them, and then they just.
Yep.
Yeah. I swear to God, when they jump up like that, I hear them go, psych! Yeah, I know the year before, 2 years ago, I brought my nephew for his first hunt. He's never been back since. He didn't know deer cry like that. And I said, well, first of all, when you don't make a clean shot, yes, they cry. Yeah.
I've never been hunting. I would like to go just one time to say that I've been. You know, I got to experience it, but as far as my eyesight, I can't actually shoot very well. And I'm going to say that I am responsible enough not to do that.
Well, then you'd be perfect up in Bloody Ridge, Iowa, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Opening day, rule number one, the first 30 minutes of opening day, you find the most secure place you can possibly find, down behind a tree, behind a rock, in a gully.
I think I got it all.
And then when opening time's up, you just put your gun up above you and start blasting. It'll sound like a war zone for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking where they're shooting.
No, they're just unloading. Yep.
But I was going to say, I forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? Okay, I just totally forgot what I was going to say. Sorry. I already interrupted the flow.
Well, you just said she would be perfect in that area for her first hunt.
Yeah, I already thought that, but it was something else I was going to say. See, Angel did that to me. Made me lose my mind.
Yeah. He was still thinking on that comeback on that. Do you want to go on a date thing?
Well, no, the reason why is because I would love to do a fancy hangout with you guys.
Somebody wants to hang out with me? Are you crazy? You have lost your mind? I'm not going to pay you that what you want. $2 is just too damn much.
Well, if we have a way to meet and hang out, I wouldn't mind treating you to a lunch at place.
Now you're having wet dreams? Is that what I just heard him say? Wet dreams? He's having wet dreams? Damn it, boy. My panties aren't that cute.
Oh, I ain't done. Ghost Dog. I was on a panel. It was me, Angel, Monica, Jimmy. Who else was there? I forgot. Out of the blue, Angel just says, Anthony Redneck, I would just love to dip you in chocolate and eat you up. And I was like, oh, shit.
I remember that.
Angel, if you're going to do that to Anthony, you best better check with your diabetes doctor because that's a whole lot of chocolate. I'm right there with you, Anthony. I'm right there with you, brother.
Yeah, but he said it, and I mean, I swear to God, for the next 5-10 minutes, I couldn't say a word. I was like, that's what?
One of those WTF Mike moments.
Oh, yeah. Even Monica says, well, hell, I can't even compete. You know, she's like, Anthony over here got him wanting to dip him in chocolate.
Damn. You can imagine somebody that actually has a foot fetish and dipping their girl's toes in chocolate and sucking it off. That's the only. No, that's got to be the only way that I can see why somebody could suck somebody's toes is because they are dipped in chocolate or something.
Okay, yeah, but let me let you on a little secret. Before you pour the chocolate on, make sure it's cooled a little bit.
Why?
Because it burns.
So? You think that wax is cool when it drips on you?
Hey, I ain't looking to be wet.
Wait a minute. Sorry. TMI. Sorry. TMI. I won't show you my scars.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
TMI's real. What's gross? You never had your toes dipped?
Yeah. How's that old saying? Old boy lifts his shirt up and he says, D-Day. Another guy lifts his shirt and says, Vietnam. Another guy lifts his shirt up, wife got kinky.
I like that. That ought to be a T-shirt. I could go hunting like that. Oh, I know what I was going to say. You're talking about deer screaming and whatnot like that.
Yeah.
I have the biggest pet peeve against these vegetarians and vegans because I think they're the funniest people in the world. Have you ever heard what happens when you cut a plant?
You basically, but I tell people, I don't know exactly, but I tell people all the time, everything's a living thing.
Yep. A scientist a few years ago, one of these days I want to find that video, a scientist actually hooked up these little sensors on a plant and translated it into audio. Okay. And they cut the plant. I'm telling you what, I'd rather watch a Rocky Horror Picture Show screen versus ever listening to a plant scream in agony because it doesn't quit.
Yeah.
It is the most agonizing, most creepy sound you ever hear in your life.
Well, you got to understand, even like flowers, when you cut them, they'll live for a couple of days before they actually die.
Yep. You are torturing a plant every time you cut it.
Yeah.
And not the part that you cut off. What about the part you left?
Right.
It's an agony. And I'm telling you, when you hear it in audio, you're going to think kittens and puppies getting tortured. That's bad. No, you haven't heard a thing.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. I mean, the first time I heard it, I almost threw up. And it's hard. I've stood in knee-deep manure eating a potato salad and enjoyed the hell out of it. It didn't even bother me. But when I heard that, I almost threw up.
Yeah.
So these vegans like, oh, I eat vegetables because I don't want to hurt animals. Well, you don't think of what you're doing with the plants.
Yeah.
It's out of sight, out of hearing, so they don't think about that. Well, I'm like, okay, it's the same thing with food, meat.
Yeah.
That deer ain't alive when you buy it in the store. It's already been dead, done, and everything else all wrapped up, pretty for you. You ain't gonna hear a thing. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
You know.
No, what gets me is the ones that say, "Why are you shooting that animal? They already have it packaged at the store." And I'm going,
how do you think it got in the store?
Yeah, I'm like, how do you think? And the funny thing is, I thought they were joking. I've actually seen some of them argue this point, and they actually, in their mind somewhere, believe that the meat just magically gets crapped out into a package route.
It's Libra's rules theory. It's the fairies that bring them.
Yeah.
No offense to what you saw, Libra. I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
I do believe in fairies. I really, really do.
Yeah.
But I don't think of them as nice little freaking critters that you see, Tinkerbell and all that. Oh, hell no. These fairies are mysterious, mischievous. They will hurt you. They're evil. Pure freaking evil.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's like the old English books on sprites. You know.
Yeah.
They're the most mischievous.
I just wish a succubus would sit on my chest for once.
Woo!
It's so long. I'm thinking that a succubus might make me to get a tetanus shot. Hey, you got Angel laughing.
That's when you rub it on the head and say, it's okay. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. These
yeah.
And you know what's sad is they're like, oh, vegetables are good for you. Well, you know what? You're right.
Oh,
so is meat.
I eat my vegetables. Yeah, I just put a little beef in.
Yeah, I eat my vegetables right alongside my big old prime rib steak with a lot of A1 sauce. Hell yeah, I'll eat a vegetable. Hey, Fallen.
Yes. Yes.
No texting while you're hosting. Caught you.
No, I'm doing something that was asked of one of my audience members, the people in the chat. I'm doing something real quick for them.
Oh, send the picture.
So, yeah.
Lieber, I don't want to see any naked pictures. I got plenty of sheep I haven't looked through yet.
Yeah. I don't know, a few live streams back, I don't know if Fallen was around and listened. I had a friend of mine who just went through a bunch of sickness. And the doctor asked her, he said, "Are you a vegan by any chance?" She said, "Yes." He said, "Stop. You're freaking killing yourself."
Hey, Ghost Dog, could you, or Ghost Dog?
Yeah.
Fallen.
Yes.
Is there a way? Is there a way to play the audio of the clip? Don't name names. Don't name anything.
Yeah.
That audio clip I sent you earlier today that I slowed down. You know what I'm talking about, right? Or wait, it's
Yeah,
on your
but
it's on your phone, right?
I can play the audio on it. I don't have to show it.
Yeah.
If I tried to do it through the computer, it would have to be screen shared, and you
got it on your phone, right? Can you play it on your phone? Just hold it up to the speaker or the mic.
Yeah.
I want you guys to hear this and really, really listen. I'm not going to tell you what this is or who it is right away. I want you guys to try to tell me what you're hearing.
All right.
And I mean, seriously, if you got earbuds, you might want to put them in. It will tickle your hairs.
Yeah, it'll allow me to.
Just go to your Twitter. It's right there, right?
Yep, I have to jump through 3 different programs to get to that.
Well, plug your fancy speaker into your phone like you did before, and just play it.
Yep. Just don't show your screen.
Yeah, she won't have to. She just got a brand new speaker, kick-ass speaker, folks. She is all set up for
I'm going to do a review on that one tomorrow, actually.
Well, you can play
just
it.
Give me a second.
Just give it. Like I said, folks, when you hear this, I want you all to try to guess what it is you're exactly hearing. It's going to trip you out. The audio, the video it doesn't need to be is a concern. It's the audio, and what's creepier is Paul and listened to it, and she knows where it came from, and she's like, "Holy shit! There's stuff in there that just isn't not supposed to be in an audio clip." You know, it wasn't a spirit box session. It was actually from a video.
Do you want me to get the speaker, or do you just want me to play it?
You just hold up to the mic and play it if they can hear it.
Y'all let me know if y'all can't hear it, okay?
All right.
All right.
that's good enough. Well, Anthony, what do you think?
Is that you?
Nope.
First, I thought it was a lion.
We can't hear you. You got your mic muted. Your mic.
Your mic's unmuted, Anthony.
There you go.
There you go.
I know. I had to redo it because I had these plugged up.
Sorry about that. So what'd you think? Everybody's real quiet all the time. Don't say a word, Fallen, because I know you got a whole bunch of crap. And answering Libra's rule, yes, this was slow mode. But the point is, even though it was slow, it did not match the mouth. So this is actually separate from what the person was speaking.
So it's a person.
Oh, it's a person, but the person wasn't alone. That's the whole point. Because you can match some of it with the word speaking, then they're just perfectly quiet and you still hear it going on. Second, you hear a huge crashing sound. The person isn't moving. There was something else with this person.
Yeah, there definitely was.
Now go ahead, Fallen. Now tell them what you heard. This creeped me out.
Well, I can within the whispering, it sounded like whispering was there. It wasn't just her,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know, that
It was-
person talking. It was like, "Who are you?" Almost
Yeah.
repeating it every single within seconds. It was doing the same thing,
Yeah.
and it sounded like it was getting angrier. It's
Well, I thought I heard like I thought I heard like a who and why. Yeah.
It's almost like, who are you? Why are you here?
Yeah, that
Like-
might have been what I heard. I thought it said why. Maybe it was saying why are you here?
And
Yeah.
in the guttural sounds, that's like somebody said, thought it was a lion. If I hadn't been the one to actually capture this, that's exactly what I would have thought. It was a lion or a cougar or some
Yeah.
kind of cat.
Right.
No. This
No.
was a lady, and she just put her video up. Now, I got to ask Paul and Angel for permission to say who it is, or do you want to tell them who it is?
You can go ahead and tell them.
Okay, it's off of Patty, the G Team Paranormal, last video they just put up. Going back to the house again, they know who they are.
Yeah.
There's a section in there where she's sitting by herself, and she's just talking to the camera. And you can see her lips. So when you listen to that and you watch her lips, they don't match.
Mm-mm.
The only reason I even caught this, I wasn't even going for the sound. I was actually going for pictures
Right.
because her camera was
It glitched.
glitching like. But what was weird is
Yeah.
I caught the two images that appear out of, I mean, half a tenth of a second. It's so fast. I managed to slow it down to capture the picture, and it's two different pictures that has nothing to do with any other image in the film.
Right.
It's just entirely different, different pictures.
Let's see if I could. Well, you know what I do with them.
So it was weird. I just thought it was kind of cool, kind of crazy to hear that. And then I didn't even think about asking Fallen, hey, can you hear something in this? She came back and she goes, what the F? And then she started telling me this stuff was, like I said, you got to watch the G Team Paranormal. It's their, what's the name of the video? We now know who they are, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the very last video, not the live stream, but the video on. If you go to that channel, you'll see it. It'll pop up. It'll be one of the first ones newest ones that's up.
So yeah, definitely check that I haven't even watched the whole video yet. I honestly haven't. I got to that part. I was like, what the F is this crap? But what makes me going to do is I'm going to go back to like Fallen's videos and I'm going to slow it down and see if I get the same reaction, same type of audio. Because, go ahead.
No, I was saying I'm gonna, as soon as I can get this to come up, I'm gonna share this because I want y'all to see this because this is where I used to live. Okay, if you bring it up, I'll point to everything, show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
I kept having gates always open, and I'm talking about being open. And you see all the orbs. You see all the orbs, right?
Wow.
Now look, see, I was standing there, and then I didn't have a camcorder video back then. This was in 2005. I just had just a digital camera. If you look right there, see the gate is being open, and look where the orb's at.
Yep, especially that big one right there by the gate.
Yeah, right above where you can see the latch is up like this, and the gate's part. I couldn't catch the motion of it opening and stuff, but you can see the latch is like someone pulled it up, and the gate slowly open. But look, if you look up here, like right here in the top right-hand corner, you can almost see a face.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is
like
cool.
I said, right here, you can see the latches up and the gate was in the process of being open and the orb's right there. Look how bright it is. It's like strong.
It's actually glowing.
Yeah.
See the glow after, the after effect?
But what I'm saying, the reason I took the picture, because I actually seen this with my naked eye.
Oh, wow.
But after I took the picture, that's when I noticed all the other ones. And this is where I used to live. I don't know if you ever heard my story of this. Everybody in the area had to move because it was one of these places that built a bunch of houses and stuff. And there used to be a mass graveyard there. And all they did was remove the headstones.
Oh, no.
In other words, they desecrated the graveyard.
Yep, they didn't move the bodies, just the stones. Yeah, I've heard about that.
And it was and besides there, if you look way back here where you can see where that kind of ridge is, that was actually, they come to find out that was at one time was the Indian burial ground.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Hey, Andy, how you doing, boss?
But yeah, I mean, you can see clearly, I mean, right there where the gate's been open, because I'm standing there looking at it, taking a picture, and you can see how, I mean, that thing was so bright. And actually, the two back here by the tree back here was so bright, I didn't even need the camera to see it.
You want to see something kind of cool, since we're doing show and tell. Amanda's actually got a couple cool ones, too.
Yeah.
But somebody just reminded me they just came in.
Hang on, I'm going to show you the other one where I looked out more toward the field. I got one more somewhere. Let me see where I hit it. That's, it's in the same area. Let's see if I can find where it went. Pictures. Where you at? Pictures.
Okay, awesome, epic.
Are they leaving?
Yeah, there it is. There's the folder. Okay.
Are they leaving? Amanda.
Huh?
Are they leaving?
No, he said, give me a sec. I put the
Okay, now look. Okay, now look at this one.
link up.
Oh, wow.
And if you see right here, this actually was the moon that was barely picking out, from the clouds. But if you look at all. Yeah. And some of them, I mean, if you look real close, it's almost like you see two eyes, like it's staring back at you, It's
that
weird.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I actually had a woman that did, I can't remember her name. She lives in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and she does all the paranormal research in that area. She had me send these to her because she wanted to put her in one of her books that she was publishing. On the effects of people desecrating burial grounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was always weird crap, and it wasn't just me. I'm talking. This like 28 people. weird crap was happening all the time. Shit was left open, garage doors opening by themselves, when they know they
Oh, wow.
closed.
Wow.
Yeah. But then it got more. At first, it was like fun, neat little stuff. And then it got more. What I'm talking about is like they were trying to communicate, and it just got worse and worse because they were pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody was listening, basically.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hi, Irish Whiskey. Welcome.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me hit stop sharing here. That way I can get your screen back. There you go. But yeah, that was in 2005, man. Yeah. But I did get all my money back because we all sued the hell out of the developer.
I don't blame you. And they should have
Yeah.
never done that in the first place. It should have been done properly if, or even just not done what they done. It shouldn't have happened.
Well, they sent a tribal man out there. They also sent a priest out there. The priest quit.
Ooh.
So apparently, I don't know what, because none of us was around when he was out there messing with it. And I don't know what happened to him, but not only did he leave the church, he quit church, period. So, yeah, something scared the living day. So, yeah, apparently they were basically trying to do exorcism in all the area, blessing it and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have a friend in his house that he was raised in pretty much. It's something similar to that.
Yeah.
But I can't exactly explain it, and I don't know exactly where it's at, but
yeah.
He said there is dark, really dark. I mean, there's some friendlies, but it's more dark.
Right. Well, that's how that ended up being, because in that second picture, if you notice across the roadway there was 3 motels. All 3 of those are closed now.
Oh, wow.
They couldn't keep anybody in there. When someone come rent a room and 10, 15 minutes later, they were getting their shit and getting the hell out of Dodge.
Oh man, I want to go. I want to go.
Yeah.
I did get invited to investigate that area. Whenever I could meet up with him or whatever, he'd show me around and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just hadn't been able to, but yeah, I told him, I said I wouldn't mind investigating that.
Yeah.
But if it gets too dark even for me, and Ghost Dog knows this, I'll walk away from it before I even try it. If it looks like it's too dark.
Awesome Epic. I'm waiting for them to get up there so I can ask some permission, but there's a little clip I want to show you guys that they did. You want to see a kick-ass orb. This orb literally comes out of nowhere, first of all. And it just kind of jumps right up, looks Andy right in the face and like,
yeah.
Who are you? And then it moves on.
Yeah.
It is the funniest looking orb. It's the only thing in the entire show.
Yeah.
No sounds, no voices, nothing. And just one orb.
Yeah. Looking at him like, what the hell are you doing here?
Exactly. And that's exactly what he did. So he's up here.
Like he's surprised somebody's there,
Exactly. And when you guys see it, you're going to love it.
Well, that's the way that bright one was by the gate when it was opening, because I hollered out. I didn't know what else to do. And I swear to God, it just kind of had that like, what the hell? Why you hollering? Why you hollering at me? Shit, Yeah.
It's a big boy's panties, Irish. That's the big boy's panties, not the big girl's panties. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is he coming up? Is he in the basement?
I don't see anybody in the basement.
Yeah.
Awesome. Give me permission. Just say yes. It's like a 5-second clip.
Yeah.
Because my computer's going to screw up. If I don't get it up pretty soon. Just like me. If I don't get it up and play with it, it's all over with.
Well, that's like I tell people when it comes to building homes and stuff, especially like on the prairies and stuff, you don't know who's buried in them grounds.
Absolutely.
I mean, you could build a house on top of, because back in the days, in fact, my grandfather's up in Hazard County, Kentucky, I still have 3 of my relatives buried on the property of my grandfather.
Well, Amanda's got bodies buried in her backyard. I know this for a fact.
Yeah, and I
they're
mean,
not her ancestors.
no, these ain't none of our family either. They were there when my grandfather bought the property, and that was one of the deals when he bought the property from the people, was not to disturb those graves.
The bodies that I'm talking about, this doesn't go back a couple hundred years. This goes back thousands of years.
Yeah.
Because I did a little research on her area and come to find out it is the original settlement of the first Indian Cherokees, or I think it's the Cherokees, from 10,000 years ago. And she lives right on top of it.
Good.
No wonder my house is kind of haunted. I hear footsteps a lot of times upstairs.
Yeah.
Things will go off without warning, without anybody near them. There has been times that not this computer, but another computer has turned on by itself.
Yeah, her area, that whole mountain range that she lives on, it is one of the original earliest settlements of Native American Indians, and it was a big one. It was almost like the size of a size of a small city.
Yeah,
is how big the settlement was. It was all up in the hills. They were well organized and everything else. So they lived and died right there on her property before they were spread out, to smaller groups.
Yeah.
10,000 years, scientifically proven. 10,000 years ago, they could find evidence, and it was one of the largest ones too. And I tell her all the time, don't I, Paulin, that I feel there is a body on your property in the backyard somewhere.
Yeah.
Or bodies.
Even when
I'm just saying, people don't realize about almost everywhere you go. Think about way back in the day. Friend died on the trail. What'd they do? They dug a hole and buried him.
Exactly.
Yeah. They didn't put markers up. Well, they did put markers. It's usually stone and wood, but after about a couple hundred years, that all just goes away.
Is there nobody typing, or is it my lives is locked up?
I don't know. It ain't moving for me either. Yeah. Last one I'd say was from Irish Whiskey.
Yeah, that's the last one I
Yeah,
see.
me too.
I was like Ghost Dog. I was like, is it me or what?
Yeah, I think chat kind of stalled for a moment. But even Ghost Dog actually was able to come at least on the property one time, and I know how he can get. He's like, I pretty much can sense that there's something there. But he didn't say it right off the bat. He waited a little bit to tell me that. I'm kind of glad he did, because it would have freaked me out.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell people I never claim to be anything, but there's a lot of places I go, and how I describe it is I feel bad juju. You know what I'm saying? I just know something went down and it wasn't right.
I've heard that before, and I'm glad you kind of brought that up. I don't feel bad juju, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just get told, get your ass out of there.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like an uneasy feeling, like myself is saying, "Hey, you don't want to be here."
It goes beyond that. It's a little bit more sharper. I'll be walking up to a door, and it'll say, "Nope, leave," and I'll turn around and I'll leave. I don't get the feeling before I get to the door. It's just when I get there, boom, it's okay or not.
That's what I tell people. I tell them I have an agreement. They don't bother me, and I don't bother them.
So and it fascinates me, because I see you guys say, oh, I can feel this. Oh, I can feel that. Oh, I can feel something's not good.
Well, no, it wasn't really like a feeling, like, feeling. It was just something said, hey, you don't want to be here.
And that's weird to me, because with quote unquote the gifts I got, why can't I feel that crap?
Yeah.
Y'all want to guess if it's Bree or Andy?
It's Andy.
What day is it? Wednesday?
Wednesday, Thursday.
No, it's Thursday. So
I'm gonna guess it's the second one.
I'm gonna say Andy on this one. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go with Andy. Oh, it's Bree. Jesus.
Yeah, I told you it was Andy.
All right, y'all change. All right, hang on. I gotta rewrite.
Bree, you and Andy are two terrific people with a great channel.
Oh, thank you.
I always like
That-
to start with trivia, but may I suggest a trivia topic for you guys if you know much about this genre?
What is
Yeah.
it?
Can I suggest a trivia topic? Because you guys do stream trivia based on the sagas of movies and such.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I suggest The Price is Right? Because I know Australia has a Aussie version of the popular American game show.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a trivia question. Which one of the ladies in The Price is Right was a Playboy model?
I don't look at Playboy.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
You did see your husband's Playboy? He's in a magazine. He's featured.
Oh yeah, he's the front cover. I did see that.
Exactly. So you do look at it. Hey, before I forget, is it okay? Do I get your permission to show about a 5-10 second clip of your video?
What, mine?
Yes.
Oh, if it's okay with Fallen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay with me.
But I got to get your permission, Bree.
Oh,
It's your
yeah.
video. Okay.
Go
Then
for
I'll
it.
ask. Then I'll ask Fallen. Fallen, is it okay I show him a 10-second clip?
Yeah,
See,
that's
I got.
fine.
See, nowadays with the YouTube rules and everything else, just to even play, even though we're good friends, I know nobody will have any problems. You just to cover your butt and the host's butt, you still want to ask permission, even if it's a 10-second clip.
Yeah.
You know, so it's audible. Everybody heard it. Let me get this up here. This only take a couple seconds.
Well, there goes my theory. I always said it's easier to ask forgiveness than it is permission.
It's good to see everyone though.
It's good to see you, Bree.
Hello,
Yeah.
Bree.
Yeah, it's great
Come
seeing
on.
you as well, Bree.
What'd you do to my camera? It won't work now. Oh, here we go. I think. What the hell? Now I can't even get it to work right. What the hell?
I'm sorry. It's me. I'm sorry.
It won't work.
Good night, Irish Whiskey. I appreciate you
Uh-oh.
stopping by. And what happened to Ghost Dog? He disappeared.
Oh,
He clicked the wrong corner.
Of course, he does that all the time. There's been times
Yeah.
that he's got everything, all his ducks in a row, and he still clicks on the wrong thing.
Hey, it happens. Trust me. I've been on live streams and go to turn one off and then shut the whole thing down. I'm like, come back 2 minutes later. My bad.
Yeah, Ghost Dog doesn't. When he does have his ducks in a row, they all scatter.
I was like, when I got my new mouse, there was a little button on the bottom corner. I was sitting here on live stream. I was like, I wonder what that did. And I hit it. And my every window I had open just went dead. I was like, oh, that's what that does. Yeah. Everybody's like, where'd you go? I said, you know that little button I was talking about on my mouse? Don't hit it.
Oh, she brought me back up. Good. I'm going to say, Amanda, you got to clean these bodies out down here.
I'm actually right on top of the basement, so y'all don't have to stay in there too long.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, you got to get some new lime. The old lime is starting to wear out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you want to freak somebody out of a hardware store, go up to the garden center where the lime is and look at them and say, hey, how many bags do you think this will cover a 6'2", 250-pound body?
How many bags do we need, right?
Yeah. And I swear I did that to this one kid, and he looked at me like, are you serious? I said, no, man. I said, who do you think is going to go kill a body and come in here and ask someone how much lime it would kill the smell in a shallow grave? Come on, man.
Okay, now I think I'm getting it.
Are you sure?
I hope so. All right, can you all see this?
Yep.
All right, this looks blurry
Yep.
to me. All right, this is inside their cave. It's a abandoned coal mine in the Aussie outbush.
Right.
It's finding an abandoned coal mine. So if you guys want to know where this comes from, it's about the 8:30 something. All right, again, this is Andy has the camera. Watch what happens. It's gonna be around this area.
Yeah, I see it.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It just
Oh, weird.
yeah. Watch again.
Yeah, it's an
And
orb. It shot
and you
up, went
see it.
right to the wall.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I said, the way it jumps up. Watch how it jumps up,
Like it was spooked.
and it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, I seen it clear as a bell. There it goes. Into the wall.
Isn't that weird?
Yep.
I love that.
He didn't want to be there.
It's like, who are you?
Yeah.
And like I said, I watched that whole video because I love this. I love these kids. I really do.
Oh yeah.
And I watch all their videos. And in the trivias, I have fun with that. But the videos are really awesome. Well, just like their name, Awesome Epic.
I had to be honest. I had to be honest. Sometimes I watch it because I'm waiting for one of them to bust their ass when they climb up one of them little slopes. But it never happened.
That's actually how I found them. That's actually how I found them.
Yeah.
It was Bree falling down a hill. She hates hills.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't fall down, but she slipped.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the legs in the air. You see nothing but feet and hear, oh my God. Why didn't you catch me?
But yeah, that entire video, that's the only thing that was out of place.
Right. Yeah.
So heads up on that. And then they did another one on Halloween. That one's just freaking loaded. I'm not even trying to show you. You just got to watch that one.
Yeah.
I mean, from right beginning, right to the freaking end, it is nothing but orbs, sounds, audible voices.
Yeah.
And they're over there just walking around.
Yeah.
Dang June bugs, dang Christmas bugs, this and that. And they walk away, and it's just they have no clue this is going on around them.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't. Yeah.
And another one, that's another one they had a great orb just come up, just sat there. It literally just stood there. Didn't move around, just moved over, looked right at them. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then moved on. I'm like, you guys didn't see this?
Yeah.
It is
You guys,
funny.
I put the link to Awesome Epic Adventures in the chat. You guys, when y'all get a chance, go check them out. Subscribe to them if you like their content. They do a lot of trivia, and they do some explorations.
Tell them Fallen Angel sent you. That way they know where you came from.
Thanks, Fallen.
No problem.
I'm not trying to kiss anybody's ass. It's just that Fallen knows when there's some kind of evidence out there, it's really, really, really good. I want to talk the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I really am, because I love good evidence. There's a lot of evidence out there that you really got to think twice about.
Yeah.
You really got to study it. Now, Amanda's got one that makes you study, but it's real. That's the thing. It's real, but it's so weak. You really got to know what the hell you're looking at to understand what it is. But like yours, Awesome Epic, and there's other people. What's that one lady from West Virginia? You were showing orbs.
Oh, Misty Mountain.
Oh my God, Anthony! You think yours looks just as like Misty Mountains, except she's got colors.
Wow.
Red, green, yellows.
Wow.
And she's got ectoplasma.
Yeah. Yeah. No, all mine were like a light gray to a real bright white, just screaming. Yeah.
It's incredible. She doesn't have it on video. She has it on film and whatnot. And I guess her house has got a lot of Indian and battlegrounds and stuff like that. One of these days, when I get over there, when I go get Amanda, we're going to go find them and do an investigation on that lot.
Like when I took that picture, I seen the one above the gate and the one way by the tree, and that's the only thing I seen. Because I thought somebody was over there, with a flashlight or something. That's why I seen it out the window. I was thinking somebody had a flashlight, and I was like, "What the hell are they doing out in my yard?" And I went out there, and I seen the latch on the gate coming up, and it started doing this. And I snapped the picture, and when I came in, and uploaded it and looking at it, I seen all of them. I was like, "Holy crap!" Yeah.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm eating dinner.
And that second picture, I went right back outside and snapped one the other direction, just, and at that time, there was nothing I could really see. I just went out there and snapped it just for, the old saying, shits and giggles,
Oh, just a real quick, awesome. I did know it was Bree because I was going to say something. I was like, nah, I'll leave it alone. But you see what she tried to do when she first came in? She came in, I knew right away it was Bree. Then she tried to pull an Andy. It's your first statement. You got to watch, Bree and Andy. It's what comes out of your mouth first is how I can tell the difference.
Okay.
Now, you could try changing up at the later on, but I'm looking at the very first one. The first one, you did not have good day. Only Andy does that. He opens with good day. It's just natural for him.
Well, yeah, good day, mate.
You will say good day, but it's usually later on in the conversation.
Yeah.
It's part of reading. But you did try to change it up. Because a couple of years ago.
Tried.
I'm sorry, it just happened to be that way.
Yeah.
What are you doing in bed? Tell me you got clothes on.
Of course I got clothes on.
Okay, I see you in bed there in the cupboards and everything. Kind of
No,
scary, girl.
It's just because it's really, really hot, so it's like you're kind of flopping.
Yeah.
Hot?
Yeah. They're in their summer.
It's spinning.
It's 104 degrees Fahrenheit, basically.
Yep.
And Melanie, I do appreciate you coming up on panel. And you hopped down for Libra. I do appreciate that. You did not have to do that.
I would have got down.
Yes, sorry, I would have got down. What's going on?
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I haven't been reading.
Yeah.
There's
I
only one ending.
gotta be going
Aw.
shortly anyway. So.
Oh, well,
Oh man.
have a good night at work, Andy.
Don't make me some money, honey.
Love you.
Thank you for stopping by, Andy. I appreciate it.
Well, he's not
I-
leaving yet.
And last night when I made that comment, Bree, I was going to try to get Andy's goat because I was going to, you remember I said, hey, is it me or is it strange that I'm turned on the way y'all dress? And I was going to say, oh, and I'm talking about Andy.
Yeah. I figured that.
Yeah. I was like, nah, I won't do that in this show.
It worked.
Well, yeah, but you can make it up, but I can't.
All you have to do is send her cookies. You're all good.
Send cookies.
She's just staring at me. This is creepy. Bree, don't stare at me like that.
Oh no, there goes the camera.
Now you can't tell what she's doing.
I got good hearing.
Yes, but we can hear her farting.
Oh, I knew you was talking about me, Anthony. Okay, Andy. I think it was a little hat, man. It just set it off.
There's a good, cute dog.
Yeah, I actually told a clown that at a circus one time. I said, you know how most people freak out by y'all? And he said, yeah. I said, not me. I get turned on. He kind of stepped back a little bit.
Delta! I think that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Her name? Delta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, puppy.
Hey, Delta! Delta! Delta, kisses. Kisses, Delta. Kisses, Delta.
Say, I'm on my back. I'm waiting on Mama's rubbing. There it is.
He's looking at you like, took you long enough.
Yeah. You seen him eyes perk up. He's like, "Ooh yeah." Yeah.
My dog over here, we call her Drama Queen. She gets really interesting. Like she'll bark or what I call is like a coo
You hear that, Martin?
she goes to different people for different reasons. Like she'll go to my dad because she wants to go outside with him.
Yeah.
And she won't do it with us when she wants to go outside. She does it to my mom when she's hungry, and then with me, she just wants attention. So she's like cooing at me, staring at me, wanting attention from me.
It was like my dog that passed away a while back. His name was Max, and it's funny. When I was gone, he wanted the wife to, pay attention to him 24/7. But as soon as I walked in the door, he'd come get up on the side of me by the couch and even growl at her when she come by me.
Hello, Libra.
Hi. How is everybody?
Hi, Libra.
Hi. Hey, Bree. Hey, Ghost Dog. Hi, Miss Fallen. Down in the middle, and Angel, and Chat. Hello. Thank you,
I'm the guy in the
Melanie.
middle.
Thank you, Melanie, for stepping down. I'm at a sketchy gas station right now, and I was just like, if something happens, at least this can be live.
Oh.
So I'll have witnesses to what's going on. So
I'm blind, so I'm no witness.
Well, hey, just turn the volume all the way up that way I can scream. Put her down. You don't know where she been.
oh Lord, thanks.
No, turn the volume up, and I'll yell out, "Hey, how much do you want for that?"
Thanks. I'm heading in right now.
Like
you're making it so much better.
Get
Oh my
creepy
gosh.
gas station and wait for
I'll wait for her to get inside. I'm gonna say, "Damn, did you smell that?"
If there's a
Yes,
clam,
excuse my friend here.
Be like, "Ma'am, Dr. Worley said don't worry about that rash. It'll be all right."
Hello, how are you tonight?
Hey, Libra, how much lime
Good.
do
I
I?
just need a pack of traffic, please.
Hey, Libra,
Thank
how much
you.
lime? How many bags of lime do you need? He was a big boy.
No, you need lime, not Miracle Grow.
Thank you all for being here with me.
Oh no, you need the Miracle Grow for afterwards. That way it covers it completely up.
Oh, okay. That way the grass grows back.
Girl, I was waiting out there all night.
oh man.
It's okay. It's okay. She's had her shots.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute. Is that a wet
Live
stain
now.
in your pants? Is that a wet stain
Thank
in your
you.
pants?
Alrighty. Oh,
Oh, wait
door's
a
locked.
minute. Wait a minute. That ain't a wet stain. That's a brown stain.
Oh my God.
No, I don't think he had.
I love you guys. I love you all so much. I really do.
Hey, wait a minute. You didn't have no glazed donuts this morning. What's that crap on your What do you want? You heard me call your name?
How fast can she get out of there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, Hyundai. Don't let me down now.
It's probably a Kia.
Yeah, look in your back seat.
yes, I think I should.
No, no.
No. Fred, move.
How the hell am I going to get those sheep snuck over to her place?
Yeah.
Tell her to look in the back seat. Now they got to go get in the trunk.
Yeah,
Hold on, Libra.
always check the back seat.
Yep. Oh, you brat.
I have my fur baby in here with me, so I'm okay. with that, but it's just the outside I was kind of like freaking out about because I saw some
Wait a minute. I was
interesting characters.
I was nowhere near you.
I wouldn't known. I would have smelled you too, ghost dog.
Hey, I smell pretty.
Hey, Chief Bull, what's going on?
Would have smelled your haunted feet.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, where did your socks end up walking off to?
Right here.
What in the heck was that?
Put it down. Put it down.
Hey, it ain't no fair. His socks ain't got no holes.
That's right. It's not Sunday.
It's not Sunday yet.
Only wear my holy socks on Sundays.
Sunday.
That's one good thing. None of my clothes have holes in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had that problem either. It's always in my heel because I had to wear them steel-toe work boots and climb poles all the time. So I always kept that bad callus on the back of my heel.
Now, I ain't going to talk about my shoes now. My shoes got all kinds of holes in them.
Yeah.
How did you manage to bring that out of your body? Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. That one came from
Hey.
I don't want to know that one either.
That one came from Australia. Come on.
I've had burps as big as Anthony's before. Anthony knows how well I burped.
Oh, God. Yeah. Let's just stick with it coming up, not down, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Hush, hush. We almost had her asleep. I was just ready to sing to her.
Yeah.
I love that cute smile of yours there, Colin.
Daddy's gonna bring you a holly.
Oh, God.
But, you know, how's that old saying? Better to burp and taste it than fart and waste it?
That's right. I don't believe in pressure. I'll release it either way. You know it's possible to belch and fart at the same time? I've done it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not comfortable either.
No, it's not because you feel empty.
Yeah. That's what I tell people. They go, why is it uncomfortable? I feel empty. Kind of like that flat tire in your truck. You don't roll too well.
No, it don't. Dang, I can smell you clear over here. Dang, you in the front seat?
You see what happens when you don't check your back seat, man?
I don't have a back seat. I have a back bunk. What happens if I find somebody in my back bunk?
Yeah, keep the camera off.
Did you just say run?
Run.
He can't run very far. He could probably jump, but
As my dad says, I don't run, I hurriedly walk along.
In case I wobble. They always said, even when I was skinny, young, and fit, I always ran like a duck.
You know, so my dad always said the cue to going bear hunting is always go with a friend that you can outrun.
That's right.
What happened to Joe? He didn't make it.
What happened to Joe? Oh, we went bear hunting.
Yeah.
My shoes work better.
That root on that cypress got him.
Now there would be a Nike commercial endorsement.
Yeah.
Yeah, these Nikes are so badass. I went bear hunting the other day with my friend, and you notice I'm the only one still here. That's Nike for you. Nike, get your ass out of places.
Thank you for saying that, Jan's life journey. A lot of people do, and I appreciate how they like me.
You just saw that now?
Yeah, it's because I was doing something else. I wasn't looking at the chat for like 10 straight minutes.
Use one hand, it works faster.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Carrie Ann. Good day, mate. Hey,
Hey,
mate.
kid.
Hey, Carrie Ann.
Yeah.
Hey, Sheila. I always like that name for the ladies down there, Sheila. Sheila's. Sheila's.
Yeah.
Just something cute about that, you know, Sheila.
Yeah.
Sheila. But I thought Sheila was a female kangaroo.
I don't know.
I know babies are called joys, right?
Yeah.
Well, I know more about Australia than you guys do. You live there.
No,
I
you
know
Ghost Dog. You got to remember, they're paid actors. They work in the back parking lot at Disney World.
That's
Yeah.
right. What was that mountain that I was telling you about the very first time I saw you guys? The one that I told you is the Earth's crust that goes up. You guys actually named it. You said you can't get there now.
Oh yeah, Uluru.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have not figured out where it comes out. See what it is? The Earth's crust. It curved.
Yeah.
And that's in Australia is one end of it. If you were to follow that down, it would go down like 3-4 miles.
Well, what are you talking about? They still can't figure out how Devil's Peak got formed.
Or in Australia, or I mean,
No,
Arizona.
the Devil's Tower. You know the Devil's Tower up in
Arizona.
Arizona, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not related to anything in the area.
Aurora.
Hello, Kenneth, the Kentucky fan. It's
That
good to
sounds like
see
some-
you. Thank you for stopping by.
Aurora.
Welcome.
To pronounce that, I need to be drunk.
Uluru.
Aurora.
No, because you know when you're drunk, it's, hey, buddy.
Yeah, the big red rock.
Yeah, and it's red because it's actually it's part of the Earth's mantle that's popped up. But there is another where it actually comes up, the other side of that curve, and I forget what country it pops up in. It's the same color, same material because it's the same plate.
Mm-hmm.
It's really kind of cool. The first time I ever saw that, I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
Yeah.
Australia, I love Australia. I actually got a personal invitation down there, an open invitation from a guy
And
named.
you know, earlier I was talking about you doing Price is Right stream trivia. Here in America, on the American version of the Price is Right, there's a Aussie male model called James O'Halloran.
Never heard of her.
It's a him.
I never heard of her.
Him.
Yeah, James O'Halloran is from Australia, and he won the nationwide male model contest search back in 2014.
Yeah, and I won it in 2013. You know, that's why I got to keep this stomach.
Yeah, for the best panty raid shirt.
No, that was the best hairy stomach you could find. Nice and round. Thank you, everyone, for being with me. Y'all eased me. I tripped over my 2 feet, and my phone flew. Well, stop leaving your feet around. You won't have that problem. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Fallen. Oh, that's you. Okay. Hey, Kenneth. Kenneth.
Yeah.
Come on.
Should be,
There
should
goes
be anytime soon.
Fallen.
Yeah,
Yes.
free accommodation.
If I come down there, y'all gonna throw me to the sharks. I know how y'all are.
We're not near the ocean.
You'll figure a way to get there.
No.
You'll see this whale come at you. You'll be like, "Yeah, we got to feed the shark."
Like I
No,
told-
we'll take you to a cave.
Yeah, I'd have to find one. That's like I told Gaff, if I ever come back to Australia, I'd have to get away from the shoreline for sure.
I want to see the men down under.
I think somewhere there I'm married.
Well, I can fix that right now, Jane. I'll get you down under. I'll show you a man down under. undercover.
Oh no.
Neither regions you'll never want to go back to. Them pythons, they're huge.
Turn the binoculars the other way, it helps.
That's right.
Don't look so far away.
Magnifying glass works better. Yeah, I always got a string tied to mine, which reminds me I got to replace it. Mine's starting to fall apart. I'll be going down the road and I got to go, and I was like, damn it. And Amanda will be on the phone, and all of a sudden she'll hear, dang it, where the hell is it? Dang it, I know it's there somewhere. Come on, dang it, hold on.
Hey, I'll be back in 2 secs. I'm gonna move to a cooler part of the house. It's getting too hot in here.
Are you back at 2 secs?
Well, never mind.
2 seconds.
She did say, correct me, Feeks.
Yeah, that's why I was
She
getting
said
ready
2
to
secs.
Yeah,
2
she
secs.
did.
You
Yeah.
told me Andy was working. Andy! You might
I
want to
heard
go
all
home real
the
quick.
voices.
Hey, boy, come up for air.
I should ask them if they got air conditioner. Hey, Paranormal Voices.
If any of you guys would like to come up, I got one spot available right now. If y'all want to come up on panel.
You're about to have 2 spots because I got to go back to sleep. I got to get
Yeah.
up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
Unlike you guys get to stay up all night.
Yeah.
You lucky beast.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be shutting this down in about 30 minutes or so.
That's not an all-nighter.
Yeah.
How are you going to get your hours if you shut it down quick? You need hours, girl. You need hours. You're almost to 1,000.
Yeah.
And that 1,000
Yeah,
ain't
I'm
going to do
only
any damn good if you don't have the hours to back it up. So everybody's got to start watching videos.
Yeah.
And get her number.
Yeah, that's-
will you? Sorry, I keep walking on you.
That's the thing. I mean, I've got like 1,200 watch hours so far on my channel, and I've got close to 800 subscribers right now.
Yeah.
And my biggest goal is to try to do kind of like what Ghost Dog done, was doing a bunch of live streams, to try to do the marathon live streams and stuff. I just can't get myself there to stay up for.
Honestly, Amanda, the best thing I could tell you, the only advice I really seriously could tell you is you've got to do 3-4 hour live streams every night.
Yeah.
So
3 or
just
4 hours.
try to
Just
do this almost daily.
On a daily. You do it at night and whatnot, and just 3 or 4 hours a night, you will get that up there, because you got to figure how many people you got in here right now.
About 8.
9. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 8 hours that people's watching. You know, and then you put that, you do it for 3 or 4 hours. 3 or 4 hours, you will get those numbers up fast. It really does add up quickly.
Okay.
But you just got to stay on top of it. I know it's a pain in the ass. It's tiring. Your voice gets all shot, you know. And that's where you just basically get somebody else to more or less run your show. You just got to kick back, let them do all the work.
I'll let Ghost Dog do a takeover a couple times.
Ooh. Are you any cooler, Miss Awesome?
No, it's too hot.
Don't you guys have AC?
Well, it's one of those ones where we've got to plug it in and set it up. It's the one that you fill it with water, and he'll cook it up to the window, and it filters water and makes cold air.
Swamp cooler.
That's what Fallen's got.
Swamp cooler.
But I can't be bothered setting it up.
You can't be bothered. Yeah.
It's cheaper than a stroke.
No, it's one of those things where it's better just to go to work because they got free AC, right?
Well, in theaters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's playing music?
Sorry, that's probably me. I had to turn the TV on. Sorry, to keep the Wi-Fi running. Sorry, I'll mute it. There we go.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. I just couldn't figure out who the hell was playing music. I'm like, am I hearing that correctly?
Yeah.
Yep, you're hearing things.
Have I done lost it already? It's what? An hour in and I'm already losing it?
And they will sexualize.
They will? They will sexualize it? Cool. Bree's over here talking about two sex. Angel's over there talking about sexualizing it.
I'm gonna have an icy pole. I've decided. You probably don't know what an icy pole is, do you?
No, because over here we can take it two different ways.
Oh hell yeah! Especially when I'm over here in one train thought, and you're talking about an icy pole.
I'll show you what an icy pole is.
And you're telling me you're all hot and bothered. Yeah. Okay. And you want to ask me what an icy pole is? Yeah. Thank you, Bree.
Yeah.
Your husband's gonna kick my ass now.
And
Am I
Ghost
right?
Dog, why
Yes?
do you have us? Oh, you're setting yourself up to go to sleep. You said something in the chat earlier, probably about an hour ago, about Spirit Box session.
Yeah. What about it?
Were you doing your own Spirit Box session?
Oh, I'll just see what was going on. See if it was just as live as it was last night.
Okay, so Bree's talking about icy poles, and Carrie Ann's talking about paddle pops.
Paddles?
A lemonade ice block.
Okay. No, she said something about I like paddle pops. I'm like, oh Lord. Now we got yeah.
We got paddles. We got
Yeah.
poles. We got two stacks.
I like paddle pops. The chocolate flavor, they're the best.
You might
Angel,
wanna
shut up.
talk
I want to hear it, Angel. Hush. Don't mention chocolate around that boy.
Wait a minute. Eddie's in here?
Yeah. Don't pretend like you don't know.
What am I pretending? I forgot. Who's screwing with my dang blankets?
Sorry.
Sleep on your own side of the bed, would you? Keep hogging.
Yeah.
I'm
At least
noticed
you're a-
something about.
At least your husband stays still when he's sleeping.
Shut up, Bree. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Amanda, you were saying something. I apologize.
Oh, you're fine. I know I mentioned something about Spirit Box session earlier. Was it as active as it was before?
Yes.
Did you record it?
Nope.
Crap.
That's why it was active. They knew they wouldn't been recorded.
You know what? Actually, I wonder about that. I really do.
Yeah.
I wonder about it because I mean, over here I get voices all the time. I was actually trying to upload privately a Spirit Box session I tried to do in my home. It wasn't long. It was maybe 5-10 minutes at the most.
Yeah.
And it was really active. Now there was one time I done it and I had tried it to do it on a live stream and that there's just one voice that come through. Was there not Haunted Trucking? On my Spirit Box, there was only one voice that would come through the entire Spirit Box session that I was doing on live stream. The rest of them, it didn't. They didn't come through.
You know, it's kind of funny. I just realized something. Bree got out of bed. You know, now I'm laying down. Thanks for getting out of bed, Bree. Took you long enough.
Welcome.
Well, that's why the covers were all messed up.
Oh, give me a break. I just got home from work and the computer was there, and I'm like, I can't be bothered moving.
No, it's not my haunted dolls because the dolls aren't haunted.
Yeah.
Hell, Marvin's more haunted than these dolls are. I got to find me a really haunted place so they can at least jump in the things.
Okay, take care, Donna. Appreciate you stopping by and spending time with me and everybody.
All right, sister. Bree, where's ours?
Sorry, what's up?
Yeah.
There they go.
Do y'all have those in lime? Bree,
What?
do y'all have those in lime?
Yes, we got them in all different flavors.
Yeah. I like the lime ones.
I like the cherry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I bet you do.
Yep. But lemonade, it's easy.
Don't smile, Amanda. Don't smile. Oops, I'm dropping things now.
You're distracted, ain't you, Ghost Dog?
Hell yeah, I am.
I'm sorry, should I put it away?
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, no. Boom, boom, boom. No, I don't know that song at all. Nah.
Hey, Carrie. I like to get to see Carrie come up here one of these days. Amanda, you got to talk her into coming up. Amanda. Fallen Angel.
Earth to fallen angel.
Talk about distraction.
I don't know, every time I see Carrie Ann now, I always hear that little short leg going, Carrie Ann, don't go toward the light.
Lollipop, lollipop.
Bye, Donna.
You know the scariest thing to hear in bed when you're with a woman?
Yeah,
that would be awesome, Carrie Ann. Sorry.
Oh, that would be scary too to hear a girl say that'd be awesome, Carrie Ann.
Yeah.
Especially when her name wasn't Carrie Ann.
One of the worst thing I think you could hear is, when you gonna start?
No, the scariest one is how many licks to the center? Crunch.
Stay away from 3.
Not gonna say anything. I'm good.
Oh, somebody's tried that one out. Okay.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to. I'll ask Andy later. I'll text him later.
Bree, are you trying to tell us you didn't get past 1?
I'm gonna have to talk to Andy, tell him how to think about fishing.
Oh God.
You never been with a woman, Melanie? Oh, I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun sometimes. You ought to try it.
Yep, I'll just suck on my icy pole.
I don't know. I ain't never been fishing, but I did a lot of hishing. Yeah.
I've done a lot of fishing. It's just those dang. Never mind.
Yeah.
Gotta have the right bait, y'all.
Well,
Hey, I got a little wiggler.
apparently Bud Light and Miller Light don't work.
I got the best little wiggler there is.
Hey, as long as it's living, we don't care.
Oh, it's living. Trust me. Ballin', where'd you go?
She hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Turn 5 shades of red.
I'm trying not to spit my drink out laughing at y'all.
Well, come on, I'm sucking on an icy pole. I'm not spitting it yet.
Oh.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I didn't think you spit anyways.
So,
I'm gonna have to
Fallen,
talk-
I wouldn't monetize this particular stream at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no.
I'm waiting for the girls in the chat to start saying something. Come on, girls, wake up.
Well, she
Carrie
did.
Ann said fishing for what?
Exactly.
Just ain't using the right bait. I'm telling you, you use the right bait, you can catch a lot of stuff.
Yep, live wigglers. Apparently.
Dang right. You got the short ones, you got the smaller ones, you got the fat ones.
Yeah, but see, there's a problem with that theory, though. Sometimes you might catch something you don't want.
Yeah, that's true.
They're all back. Easy.
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, when you
Fallen Libra is waiting backstage.
Aha! I didn't see her. There she is.
Hello
Hi,
again.
Libra.
She's
Hey,
alive.
Colin. Hello, Bree.
Hello.
Welcome back, Libra.
Hey,
Hello,
Angel.
Flag. Hello, Flag.
I know it. I do it for you, Ghost Dog.
Well, you better. Humada.
How about those spirits?
Yeah.
What about them?
I don't know.
Well, as Ghost Dog said, humana.
I'm going back to the Red Wigglers.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch using the Red Wigglers. You end up catching a baby. One time, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Oh, Paula, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me.
Thank you, Jan.
My ex-wife, when she was pregnant, she was about 8 months long. Well, she was a nymphomaniac in a way. And I'm thinking, no, this is almost a full-grown kid inside of her. I am not going to have sex with her. Well, she talked me into it. So I'm in there doing my job. And then she tells me, stop. And I'm stopping. I'm like, what?
Welcome to Ghost Dog Stories.
And then I felt it. My son took his hand and went floop, right across my you-know-what. Inside the womb. I was like,
serious?
I am dead serious. You ask her, she laughed so hard, and she wondered why for 4 months I wouldn't have sex with her anymore. I was like, I don't know what else you got in there.
So we're going to do Spirit Box tonight.
That is a spirit box story. Well, at least it was a box story.
Oh,
Thank you.
No, I couldn't throw this one back because she ended up having it.
Oh my God.
That's how come I know what the worst farts in the world are. They're not beer farts. They're not chili farts. They're pregnant farts.
Lord.
Pregnant farts are the worst. They will kill you.
I wouldn't know.
Where did Angel go?
Yet. Bree.
Could you imagine that day that I come onto a live stream and go, guess what, everyone? I'm pregnant.
Oh, man, that would be a party time. I'll tell you what. Paula and I will get airplane tickets. We'll come down there. We'll celebrate the hell out of it. I'll be buying Andy the big old cigars and everything else.
Hey, Jared.
There would be a live Name My Baby contest.
Oh, God. Please don't ever do that. I've seen people do that. Don't do that.
Oh, I already got the name, Kraken.
Oh, man.
How are you doing this evening, Miss Fallen?
I am doing good.
Awesome.
Carrie Ann, you would name it Grandpa? Oh, that's a weird name for a baby. Actually, that'd be kind of a cool name. What's your baby's name? Grandpa.
No. You know, nowadays they'd say, look, I didn't ask who you had it, but I asked what the kid's name is.
Oops.
What was that?
I about choked on my gum. Just went flying across the room. I inhaled it.
You okay now?
Yeah. And it's like, did you see a fly?
Me? Wait a minute. What do you mean me? Me what?
Oh my gosh.
Not too late to change.
Not to change what?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. It was Jared's bloody he won trivia to win to pick next week's trivia, and he chose something, and I'm like, it's not too late to change.
Oh, it's that bad.
Well, it's something that I have no idea about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then I'm definitely going to join that one because if you don't know about it, I do.
Well, it's Texas history.
Yeah, I'm not chewing gum laying down anymore. That's scary. Whew.
The guy, never mind. Shut up.
Yeah, Andy, you better be quiet because they don't want to be chewing. Gumming, yes. Chewing, no. That goes right back to my theory. How many licks to the lollipop? Worst sentence you could ever hear in bed while having sex. I wonder how many licks to the center, because you know how that ends. Chomp. 1, 2.
Oh my goodness.
Grandpa Ghost Dog? Grandpa Ghost Dog? You know what?
So did you get the picture,
I would be proud
Ghost Dog,
of who?
of the Muffin
hold on.
Admirer?
Hold on. You sent that to my Twitter, Amanda? Ballin.
Is it on yet?
Yes. I've sent one.
She's like, yes.
I've sent another one, but the other one is taking a sweet ass time trying to come get to you.
Yeah, I see the comment. Is there something particular I'm looking for?
Hello, Jared.
Bree.
Hi,
Yeah. Jared.
All right.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the panel.
Jared.
All right, Fallen, I got to run.
Oh, bye.
Okay.
Y'all have a
I
Thank
good
you
one.
for being up
you.
on panel with me.
Yeah, no
I've
problem.
enjoyed
Thanks
it.
for having me up. Later, Ghost Dog. Bree.
Hey, take care.
Oh, yeah,
Great to meet
everybody.
you.
See y'all later.
Say hello to Opie for me.
And Bree.
Yes, Jared.
How bad do you want me to change it?
What?
How bad do you want me to change it?
Well, I love challenges, but hey, help me out, man.
Hey, Bree, come on up here.
It
I'll give you
worked.
a challenge. You'll see how far you can drive this truck.
I'm poking Ghost Dog, or trying to. Yeah, there we go.
I'd probably
Poke.
stole it.
Hey, Libra, you
What?
do realize what you're poking, right?
Oh,
Yes, he's probably got no pants on. He's got a blanket. You can't tell. What have you got under that, Ghost Dog?
Let's put it this way. I do believe in birthday suits.
There it is, folks.
yep.
Well, she's sitting there. I'm poking Ghost Dog, and I'm looking where she's poking. I'm like, you just keep poking about that. We're going to talk about the first thing that pops up.
Oh my gosh.
You just see the blanket slowly.
We're in
No!
India.
Oh my god, no.
Well, I'm trying to
Bree.
figure out how this is going to work with Fallen up there in the top bunk here.
Hey, Bree. Where's Indy?
He's at work.
Okay. Hey, Fallen. Fallen.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. I can hear
So
y'all.
that I can hear you.
I said, yes, I'm here now. My
Yeah.
computer's trying to do
So that change
do
it.
something weird. Well, Texas has got history, so I wouldn't change it.
Bree, good luck.
I will do my very, very, very best. But if I hear one word from you, Jared, I swear.
The second time.
I'm gonna roll on you.
What the hell is that?
It's you roll it on your back. It's like it spins, and you roll it.
Oh, too
It's
bad.
like a little
Anthony.
massager thing.
Too bad Anthony is here because we could have told you exactly what that is.
It's the wrong shape.
It is round. You hate to put a square peg in a round hole. It's a little
I'm not judging it.
that one. You do realize you're a truck driver, right? Awesome.
What?
You do realize you're talking to a truck driver, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm not on my channel. I can act like a truck driver.
To a point.
Mando will just shut me down after a while.
You get too far, I'll put you in timeout.
Please?
Yeah.
Pretty please?
So.
Yes.
How can you it's freaking history. You can't cheat on history. You just gotta know it.
What? I'm not changing it. Groove on Ghost Dog. I hear crickets. Y'all hear that, right?
No.
Crickets are good luck.
Well, that might be good luck, but why am I hearing them?
Maybe they're outside where you are.
It's just too damn cold for where I'm at. No cricket's gonna need to get some long johns if they're outside.
Where are you?
Ohio.
Ohio. Oh, okay.
USA.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, I was just thinking of the Cincinnati song.
Never heard of it.
I come from Cincinnati, Cincinnati, the first town in Ohio, USA. No, nobody. Fine.
Keep singing. I just like listening to you sing. I'm getting ready to turn my recorder on here.
Nope.
What's the matter, Fallen?
The computer keeps wanting to freeze up. All the audio, all the visuals stop. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to be doing something and then catch back up.
Right.
Oh, say, can you squeeze them big old butt cheeks? I'm sorry, I had a flashback here.
Be true to the night as the flag was still there.
Not bad, Bree. Not bad at all, girl.
Say can you see? I can't remember the rest of it.
You know, it's my own country song, and I don't know a word of it.
Marshon.
What do you guys? Does Australia have a anthem? A national
Yes,
anthem?
and it sucks.
Does it really?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Kangaroo, oh kangaroo, how far can you hop today? Is that
No,
it?
see, it's just I don't know. Like a lot of different countries' anthems are really like interesting and upbeat. Ours is just Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free. Yeah.
Very cool.
Rejoice and toll and well, but all our home is good by sea. Our land about in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage, yeah, a National Australia Fair or
I've
whatever.
never heard of the Australian anthem.
I actually didn't know they had one, to be honest. And I'm
We
not
do.
being disrespectful. I honestly did not know they had one.
I wanted it to be We Call Australia Home. Now that's a beautiful song.
I still like Oh Kangaroo, how far can you hop today? Wouldn't that be a
How's
cool?
Delta doing?
She's lying on the cold tiles.
Aw.
Yeah, it's very hot and it's really smoky. Like you can't see outside because of all the bushfires.
Are y'all still safe?
Not at the moment. We've got a fire that's not too far away now that's heading up our
Oh
way.
goodness. Do you guys have a safe place to go if it were to get closer?
We've got a wash bay. It's okay. We'll be standing there with hoses. We will never leave.
Yeah, you
I'd probably be
will.
the same way.
If it gets too hot, you'll leave.
Well, I said to Andy, if we had to evacuate, the things I'm going to grab are obviously the pets, the photos, and my DVDs.
What about the laptop?
Well, that's Andy's job. He'll grab all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Mine's the DVDs. That's my main priority. Took me too long. Too long.
Yeah, just keep us updated on how everything was going there. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking about you.
Yeah, that's like because it's really smoky outside. Love it.
So, did you get the picture, Ghost Dog?
Yes, I did with the muffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the muffin. When do I get a bite?
I can drone it to you.
You're gonna drone it to me?
Yeah. I can do like one of those UPS like drive-bys too, you know, while you're on the road. And like throw it into your cab.
That'll work. Why can't I get this thing to work?
That's just Karen.
Then I hear glass breaking. Dang it! She threw it too hard.
So what do you think of the image?
It's a cool image, but it's a muffin.
But looking like the reflection area, I tried to duplicate that picture and I couldn't do it. And I even kind of like blew it up a little bit. I was like, that is the most strangest image I've ever seen.
Huh.
Yeah, I've been like seeing orbs here lately, so I was just wondering if maybe I caught something in that.
It is kind of cool.
It is. It almost looks like a goblin or something.
I'm really getting mad here.
What you get mad about?
I'm getting mad because my thing won't work.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
I think it's your fault.
My fault.
Yes, I'm trying to do something for you guys, but it won't work.
Uh-oh.
That's what I'm wondering too. Uh-oh.
You gotta shake it a little.
Do I want to know what that is?
Pornhub.
Just hold on.
101.
Oh, hold on. 9.4 names. Here's a rap fact. The average rapper has 9.4 names.
What?
A rapper has 9.4 names.
Fascinating.
That's a rap fact.
Very good.
Hey, you like trivia stuff, so I'll just giving you one. Okay. Kangaroo. Kangaroo. How does your hopping go today? Kangaroo. Kangaroo. Hopping in Australia today. Australia is a place to go to find me a kangaroo. Look around, look here, look there, look everywhere.
I'm hearing kangaroo.
Kangaroo, kangaroo, look there. Here's your new app.
Well, you can't see me bob my head to it.
Kangaroo, how does your hopping go today? Kangaroo, hopping today. Australia is the place to find me a kangaroo. Look around, look here, look there, look everywhere. There's a kangaroo. Kangaroo, kangaroo, look there.
Is that you?
Kangaroo, kangaroo, how does your hopping go today? Kangaroo, 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 how does your hopping go today? Kangaroo, kangaroo, hopping up today. Australia is the place to go to find me a kangaroo. Look around, look here, look there, look everywhere. There's a kangaroo. Kangaroo, kangaroo. There you go. There's your new anthem.
Love it.
That's cool.
Delta loves it too. She came over because she loved it.
Oh, puppy.
Hey, Delta. Hi, Sweet Pea.
Delta.
Aw.
If you want to hear it, I just tweeted it out.
I'll show Andy when he gets there.
He's gonna love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's my schmooze auto rap. I love this stuff. Okay, let me think of something.
No.
Now you're hearing one part of it. That's me talking. Live stream. Come on, check out this live stream. Fallen Angel. Fallen Angel with their live stream. Check out the panels. Got awesome. Got
Show him behind the scenes.
Yeah, you got me right. Then look at the chat. Everybody's there. Carrie, Jay, Melanie. Live streams. Go check out this live stream with Fallen Angel. I'll give you a second. Live stream. Come on, check out this live stream. Fallen Angel. We're live stream. Check out the panel. Up here on this, yeah, you got me right.
Was that it?
Live stream. Come on, check out this live stream. Fallen Angel. They're live stream. Check out the panels. Up here on this, yeah, you got me right. Then look at the chat. Carrie, Jane, Melanie. Live stream. Check out the live stream with Fallen Angel. Live stream.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
Mic drop.
Uh-oh.
We lost her.
Then they're recording.
Yeah, I found this a long time ago. New beat. Give me a new beat. No, it's screwing
Is
up.
that like a free thing, or is it something you had to pay for?
No, it's actually free.
What is it?
It's called Smooth Rap.
Smooth rap.
Ooh, I think we got a new one. We got a new one. And all you do is just talk. Literally, you just talk. You don't have to do anything funny, just talk. And then it'll fix it for you. Rap. 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 Rap, rap, rap. Watch it rap. Rap, rap. I want to rap. Delta. Delta's a dog. Dog. Dog is round. Rap. Rap. Woof, woof. Meow. Meow. Woof. Delta. Watch it rap, rap, rap. I want to rap. Delta, Delta's a dog, dog is over. Rap, rap, whoop, whoop. Meow, meow, whoop, Delta. Wait. Rap, 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 rap. Watch it rap, rap, rap. I want to rap. Delta, Delta's a dog is over. Rap, rap, whoop, whoop. Meow, meow, whoop, Delta. Rap, 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 rap. Rap, 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 rap. Wait. Rap, 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 rap. Watch it rap, rap, rap. I want to rap. Delta's a dog is over. Rap, rap, whoop, whoop. Meow, meow, whoop, Delta.
Whoop whoop. Hi, Brandon
And that-
and Pinocchio. Welcome to the stream.
I'll show you something.
Brandon.
That was awesome, Ghost Dog. Thank you.
All right, you can check that one on Twitter too. I just shared it.
Okay.
Let's see if I actually can share.
I didn't get no notification for that one.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's there. So you click on it, and then it goes right to it. Let's see, loading. Can you find it? Just look underneath my name, and you'll see it posted. It'll be the first 2 posts. Y'all see it?
I see it.
All right, now just click on it, and it'll play.
Take care, Jane Slop Journey.
All right,
have
James
fun.
Live, have fun. Don't party too hard.
Oh man, it seems like YouTube's got on people lately.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear it playing?
Yeah.
I actually did a birthday song for Ed and Jenny. She damn near died laughing. I had one time when I first found it, I had some lady literally just tell me about her job. She was a maintenance person, and she was telling me how crappy it was, low pay and everything else. Just talking, and I played it back to her, and she's like, "Oh my God, that's me." You make anybody sound good. I don't care who you are. But yeah, it's called Schmools. It's there's all kinds of Schmools. SMULE, and this one in particular is called Auto Wrap. AUTO Wrap. Under Shmuel. You guys can see this here.
And you said that's free? You didn't have to
Yeah.
pay nothing? Because
Nope.
there's this one small thing that you have to like do a subscription for it, and I'm like,
This one is free. Now there are ones that you have to purchase if you want to play it more music, but they got basic songs and stuff like that.
oh, cool.
I've had it for almost 2 years. I got 14 credits on there. I just got to figure out, get somebody to write me out something, and I'll actually make a what do you call it? A song out of it. You know, I'll wrap something together, if that makes sense.
Cool.
But someone's got to be clever and come up with the words.
No, Jared, I sure I can manage.
What? Do you want me to send a link to you, Bree? Link for what?
About Texan history.
Texas? It sucks. It's hot down there. What more do you need to know?
Isn't it like the second largest state?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, I know something. Yay.
You ain't so dumb. Whoever said you were dumb? How to get their ass kicked? I'm gonna go kick their ass. Can I kick their ass, please? Can I kick their ass?
Yep, Jared, look out.
You know why they wear big hats in Texas?
To not get sunburnt?
No, because everything else is too small.
Right.
That was actually from my mom.
It isn't Colin from Texas or living in Texas?
Who?
I'm from North Carolina.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Eddie and Jen are actually from Texas.
Ah,
So if you need a little help, yeah. If you need a little bit of help, you can get them, or there's a YouTube channel called What the Paranormal, and she's also on Twitter. You can get both of them because they're from Texas.
I know what the
Help you
paranormal.
out.
I will. And Jared,
Yeah,
you're not helping me.
What's Paranormal is kind of cool. I like her. Don't know her that well, but she's cool. Y'all gotta wake up. You know that, right?
How about me? Bree?
Not getting any history questions from you.
Why not?
Because you're yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Is it that good?
That's it. That's where I'm drawing the line.
I cheat.
I got a Texas question for you.
What?
What does it mean when the wells are not pumping?
What up?
Come on, you're from Texas.
What up? What up? I know it. What up?
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I feel more confident.
When the oil wells are not pumping, and means the economy's doing great.
Yeah.
You know those
Hey,
big,
Benny.
big oil things you see in Texas? When they're not pumping, the economy's doing great.
Okay then.
We're
Okay then.
short.
If
But
we
when you
would-
see them all going up and down, we're in trouble. They're doing everything they could to restock the oil.
True. Okay then. I have a question. What does it mean when you see one?
What is what?
When you see a derrick, no, a derrick.
A derrick? Oil derrick?
Yeah. Going. No, and if you see one, What does that mean?
I'm not hearing the question. Anybody else hear the question correctly? What does it mean when it's going up and down?
No. Hold up.
I'll probably have to get going soon, guys. Anyway.
So do I. I gotta get to
Yeah.
sleep.
It's too. I'm gonna set this aircon up. I think it's just.
Are you typing it or something, Jared?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. I want to see if I can answer the question. I gotta wait for it to come up. They don't sound Texan?
Talking about Eddie and Jen, they're originally from Ohio and they moved down to Texas, but they've been living there for a few years.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bree was wearing clown makeup earlier.
I was.
Still.
Shut up, Jared.
I'm not seeing the question come up.
Oh, no, I'm not tired, Brandon. I'm just hot. It's just too hot. And what?
Don't you got a swimming pool in the back you can jump in?
I wish. We have a spa. Yay.
Go get yourself a kiddie pool.
You go get yourself a kiddie pool.
I'd do it in a heartbeat if I could get one. I'll pee it and everything else.
That reminds me, I have had an issue over the winter, end of last year, beginning of this year, with vultures wanting to hang out around the house. My dad had bought a couple of like kiddie pools. I don't know what he was using it for, but they were on sale. He bought one, stuck it outside, and it caught some rain and stuff. Well, what this whole big group of vultures decided to do was use it as a bird bath out in the middle of the front yard. There's a whole bunch of them playing around in the water. I'm like, oh my God.
What?
Did you see my message yet?
Nope. All I see is something from Brandon Pinocchio. It's pretty hot. It's smoky. The sky all fired looking.
Look in the private chat.
Oh, private chat. Okay.
Yes.
You see it, Derek. What does it mean?
Yeah.
It means it's pumping for something.
No, they found my bad. No, they found oil.
They found a well.
No.
Oil?
Yeah.
They found oil?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're pumping for something. Basically what I just said.
Yeah.
You do know they have water derricks too, right? So it isn't just oil. Did you know when oil was discovered, they didn't know what it was?
Mm-mm.
And they were actually using oil for their lamps and rubbing clothes in it and whatnot before they realized the value of it for almost 100 years. They had no clue what it was. They just knew it.
Hey, Bree. And Bree.
Hmm.
And don't be surprised if I have a Texas history book next to me.
Okay. I'm not worried.
Anyways,
You're
guys.
not gonna kill me.
Guys, I'm going to go to bed. Amanda, thank you for having me up here.
You're quite welcome. I'm glad that you were able to come up here.
Oh, of course I was. Where else was I going to go? But anyways, Bree, it was nice seeing you finally after a long time.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't be sorry. And I'm sorry that I called you at work.
It's okay.
I felt so bad. I mean, seriously, I felt so bad. I was telling Amanda about this. I called her right afterwards. I've used it before, but it's been years since I've used it. So I totally forgot what it was. And I was checking something you had sent me a while ago because I don't do Instagram. And I noticed that there was a message there. So I looked at it and it was from you guys. It was a response to something I said weeks ago or a few days ago or something like that. And I checked it. And I was getting ready to go out and I was like, okay, I'm going to send her a goofy picture of me. You know how I go, something like that, right? So I go to push that, thinking it was going to take a picture of me. Next thing you know, it's Bree on the other side. I mean, live Bree. And I'm like, uh-oh, what did I just do? And she's in her work clothes and everything else. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because that's the one thing I never want to do is interrupt somebody when they're working, especially if I don't know. That isn't the point. The point is I don't like to do that.
I was on a break. It's okay.
But usually I text you guys before I do that to make sure you guys are okay. So again, I apologize for doing that.
Don't. I called Andy as soon as I was like, hey, guess who I just spoke to? I was all excited.
Well, I called Amanda right after. I said, what the heck? See, we talk on the phone constantly, but we never Instagram before. It actually worked out pretty good. So
it did, yeah.
But
if you're out wondering, I'm drinking my night medicine.
How
It's
much
like
water have you drunk?
A bottle.
Not enough.
Excuse me?
Not enough.
I think you're enough.
The thing is, part of his diet it was to drink a whole gallon of water per day.
Hey, I still got 3 more weeks. Well, 2 more weeks. I only need 3 days to get my system cleaned out.
Hey, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see y'all later.
Bye,
All right, Jared.
Thank you for coming up on panel.
Bree, good luck.
Follow, look at your messages. LOL.
Okay.
Anyways, guys, I gotta go to bed. Love you guys. Take care. Muchas gracias. Andale. Whatever. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down. I appreciate everybody that come up on panel with me. Thank you, Bree, for coming up on panel with me. This was actually really good. Midnight Madness. And I would love to do, I'm probably going to do this more often. I probably am going to take up Ghost Dog's suggestion about doing this more of a daily thing. Even if it's 2 or 3 hours, just to get my hours up. And hopefully I'll pick up with my subscribers. I'm like just a little over 200 away from hitting that big 1K.
You got this. We'll help you.
And I appreciate every single subscriber I do have, everybody that comes into my chats, any of my live streams, any of my shows. I appreciate it. I really do. And I hope everybody has a good evening. Brandon the Pinocchio, Carrie Ann, thank y'all for being here with me. And I will go ahead and sign off. Just remember, though, you never know what's out there until you spread your wings and fly. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye.